Hey, Pat the Pauper here. As always, it's a wonderful Saturday evening, 7 p.m. You know what time it is. A little bit late tonight because we had to sit, chat a little bit behind the scenes because I'm joined tonight by some incredible guests, some lovely fellas. Hey, Prime, hey, DJ. We got a great crew here tonight. How you doing?
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank
And
you, man.
DJ, it's great to have you on here. You always invite
Yeah.
me over onto your stuff, and it's great to hang out over there. But
I
it's
think
nice
this
to
is my
turn time.
second
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Second
second
time.
time.
Yeah.
We've got a returning guest. I love that shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yay!
and we've got a
Sorry, I'm
whole.
still admiring my mat. Yeah,
Oh,
I think that
that's
looks
a
hotter than my face.
I gotta
Yeah.
Can I wear?
yeah,
Yeah, I gotta go.
yeah, right. That's
Oh, but
some good
okay. So
artwork right there.
it does show there. It's a little lake, and look
Ooh.
at that skull over here. That's pretty dope. There's another one on this side here too,
Ooh, that's some
and then
real good
two,
artwork
two.
right there.
Yeah.
I
So
got
these were the artists. These are cheap too. These are actual magic artists that do these, but it's not magic art. So it's like reminiscent of. But yeah, pretty
Ooh.
cool. I dug this out of the ye old closet.
Ye old closet. I like that, DJ.
I don't even have a closet. I'm lying. Go ahead.
Good shit.
DJ's filming from the toilet. Yes, because I have a playmat in my toilet. Hell yeah, always ready to play.
That's just you have like a tabletop that goes on your lap.
I
Yeah,
don't know. If
exactly.
you're in the bathroom for that long, you've probably got an issue. Like, it shouldn't
Yeah.
take you that long to shit.
Did you see what happened last night?
Dude.
Well, with
Dude,
that,
oh,
I mean,
man.
hey, what up, Dual Brain? Great
Dual
to have you.
Brain, what's up, man? How you doing?
I don't know, man. With stuff like that, you got to get it out of your body. You don't want it to, hang around for too long.
That's true.
My hands are looking awfully moisturized. Nice. No. Oh man, we did the chip challenge. We didn't actually hit the goal, so it could have ended and caught everyone else's stream. But no, they wanted to do the chip challenge, and I'm like, fine, let's get some subs for Prime, and success was very nice. Yeah, success. We got him some more subs.
No.
No,
Well, I'm
No, he
answering the
wants
question.
no more subs. He's done with
no,
that.
no. He's like, I'm done. I'm like,
He's
whoa,
past
dude.
that. He's gotten to
Past
the
that.
next level.
Yeah. No, we need to get Prime some more subs, bro. So we hit the goal a little bit past, and we both did the chip challenge. I won, but I did not win. About 23 minutes later, it was no bueno.
Everybody lost.
Everyone lost. Yeah, it was
lost.
Well, he had to
Jeez
blip out
Louise.
because he had a patient, or maybe he had to blip out because but he said, "Oh, I had a Sprite. I was fine." So maybe ours was too old. I don't know, man. I had some weird reaction from it.
Yeah, I was. I got.
I had
mad.
chills. Like my body actually dropped temperature. Like it was not good.
I think DJ had it worse off, but like I was fucked up for about an hour, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
Well, on stream, you guys saw me trying to focus through it.
yep.
Yeah, and I was on another plane. No, I was just trying to survive, bro. I was just like, I know I can outlast. I know I can outlast these wimps, but
The worst part of it all was like legit trying to focus on my heart rate and trying
Yeah.
to get my heart to stop beating weirdly.
oh wow, yeah.
Oh, you were going into like cardiac arrest from it.
just like I think I was like so worked up that I couldn't. I don't know. It was weird, but like my heart rate was actually lower than it should have been.
Give us a time, Robert. We'll have Pat bring it up later. Because I was just so like focused. I'm like, I'm gonna win. I won, whatever that means.
You got bragging
then-
rights.
Bragging rights. So earn them bragging rights. And 23 minutes later, my body and still is like, bruh, what the f?
I'll tell you though, I slept like a baby.
Yeah. Oh, it dude.
Because
It
your
felt
body
like I
was
had,
so tired.
Yeah.
Oh man, my body was beyond tired.
Yeah.
It fought the hell out of what it was like. What the
Yeah.
hell did you put in you? No,
It's
no.
funny. Mushrooms do the same thing. You take a real
Yeah.
good dose of
Yeah.
shrooms, and then like
Yep.
you just
felt
sleep
like
for
that.
like 12 fucking hours. It's
Yeah.
wild. Yeah.
It was kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's like all I did was see colors and hug random shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Prime's
No,
got
right.
no,
notes.
this isn't even notes. This is something I'm working on.
It's just pictures of dicks.
Wow.
All different shapes and sizes with varying amounts of pubic hair.
Oh my god.
I know, like I'm really good at describing horrible
No,
things.
Duel. I am not going to go on a whim like we did last night because we did not hit the goal. So I will not do it unless it's like for something major. You know.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ah. That's what you get. Merry Christmas.
Big old veins on that bastard.
Wow.
It's the 8 dicks of
Not even
Hanukkah.
30 minutes, Pat. What the hell?
Oh, fuck that noise. That's not how I roll. No,
There you
that's
go.
not what
There
this
you
is
go.
about. It's not how this works.
I'm kidding.
So no, this is
Oh.
something I'm working on, but I think that's more related to a topic for later, I guess.
Oh.
Which?
If our stuff goes
Which
You
one?
know,
Jerry.
in order, is it worth to keep sealed anymore?
Yeah.
Well, now that you've said it, why don't you lead into it? What do
Okay,
you
Yeah,
think,
so-
go for it. You have notes. I
you've
have
got
none.
you've got a pretty good set of singles behind you. That's
Right.
a real tasty display you have. So
Ooh.
right off the bat, I personally have this idea that you're someone who wants really decent cards, but I can see your Transformers collection all held out in really nice boxes. That leads me to think that you've got a good eye for keeping stuff sealed.
A little
I
bit.
bet you've got a very nuanced opinion about this. What do you think about keeping Magic the Gathering products sealed versus getting singles to hold on to?
Okay, so my main thing for sealed, there has to be some kind of a chase, right? Modern stuff doesn't really have that per se. Now, we got Dominaria United has what? Collector boxes has what?
You got those legends in there, yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got legends.
Found.
So found. Over time, those are going to do great. I think over time, Brothers War will also do great. Why? Shattered glass foils are super rare, and so are the serialized. Now that's like
Mm-hmm.
this year. Kamigawa probably same thing with Neon Ink
Yep.
and the super rare.
And you've also got the Times Power Remastered, which we just saw over on DJ's stream. If you guys didn't see it live, go check it out in a replay. But those Times Power Remastered boxes have those time-shifted foils. The most expensive is near 300 right now.
Which, if you could get it for 300 or less, I'd say pick it up. That's just my personal opinion. The most I paid for a box was $260.
So what I'm picking up from you is that a sealed product for investment purposes, in your eye, has to have a chase behind it, something special to it.
Something special. Otherwise, good box toppers, in my opinion, too. I like the crack. I'm not going to lie. I love crack, and I have a real hard time. I have echo. Is that me or is that you?
Probably you. I've got headphones on.
Oh my God, that is me. Okay, there we go. Sorry. So yeah, a proper chase. You know, something that appeals to a lot of people. We're not seeing too many draft boxes worth a dang like that anymore, which is unfortunate, except for like master sets. Excuse me. But my whole point is now, with the way things are going and how much stuff is printed, I'm starting to focus backwards. I'm not looking forward. I'm looking back. And what I have here, it's not a vulgar. Oh, that's that.
It's not just pictures of dicks.
It's not just pictures of dicks.
Not
This,
just pictures of dicks. Yeah.
you know, I love modern sets. Don't get me wrong, and I'm still going to buy stuff at Crackhead. I'm not saying I'm balls to the wall out of the future stuff. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm allocating money differently. So I have here a list of stuff from Tempest
That's my
that
jam right there, Brian.
a friend of mine does not have. This is what I have to come up with to complete the set that he's going to send me that I'm purchasing. I'm purchasing a complete set. I'd say it's moderately played to some stuff near mint for a really decent price. So
And
I'm
what
like,
set is it you're trying to collect at?
Tempest.
Tempest. Ooh, going some
It's
old school stuff.
Yeah, it's like one of the first sets when I was younger that had come out that I was a part of.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's got a lot of sentimental value, and I'm like, okay, cool. Newer Magic kind of it's really expensive. I could go back and do some stuff. There's a lot of reserve lists. There's a lot. That's like the first introduction to this the slivers.
Oh, dual brain. I gotta
Yep.
disagree. Ikoria absolutely still has chase cards. I mean,
They have box toppers in the
so
Godzilla
those
cards.
full art triomes in foil are each like $40 to $50. Now, don't get me
Whoa.
wrong. There's no card over 55, $60. There is no 100 jeweled lotus kind of card. There's no, $1,000 neon. But Ikoria, it's just got that solid payoff over and over. You're just getting consistent value. Hashtag Ozolith.
Hashtag Ozolith. What else is in that? Oh, if you get if you get the collectors and you're doing that, there's the possibility of the free spells, the cycle of free spells that are pushing.
Oh yeah,
60
there you
bucks.
go. Go ahead and get your Deadly Rollick, your Fierce Guardianships. They're not too bad nowadays. Although
Right.
it is worrisome. As I also am a collector of singles, I don't really buy a whole lot of singles anymore. But when I get something good, if I get like a Ragavan, something like that, not a big shower, mostly a grower, go ahead and subscribe, grow a bit more.
That's
But
right.
Nice Ragavan.
Oh, I think he's got a cool one. I like that.
I pulled that.
The
I just got a regular one. I'm happy I pulled it.
Speaking of pulled it, I thought DJ was in the bathroom looking at his playmat for a bit.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, hi guys.
You're
Yeah,
not wrong.
38 seconds. Hang on.
Ah,
Yeah.
They call
I'm
them
like,
fast
what's up
hands.
with my hand? No.
yeah. So that's one of the things I worry about is even with chase cards, stuff like a Ragavan, if you're looking to get some really great cards out of Time Spiral, some of those cards are getting reprinted over and over. So, pardon, the value in those sealed boxes can slowly degrade. It's a rough place nowadays for anybody in Magic that's trying to think about their money.
Right.
If it's a worry to you, it might not even be the best place for your money nowadays. Here's a great example of that. I went down, it was probably about a month ago, right when Warhammer 40K came out. I've never played the game, okay? I just stumbled upon a video online of somebody who did like hour-long lore videos, and I just fell in love with the world that they built for that game. So when they did the crossover, I was super excited. Went down to my LGS on release weekend, and they wanted almost $80 for one of those decks. Well, I can go ahead and get it shipped to my door for $40 in proxies. And I'm not going to be selling any of these cards. I'm going to keep them as play pieces.
Mhm.
And it's not like I'm going to keep those decks sealed because there's already been 2 or 3 reprint waves. So
Right.
it's real difficult with so many different Magic products coming out. Is it
Mhm.
worth stuff keeping sealed? I don't know. Just so I can revisit later? That seems to be the biggest thing for me right now, is that having a box of Commander Legends chilling over there. It's not so that in 5 years it's going to be worth money. No, it's so that in a year and a half I can bring it over with my pod. My buddy just had a baby. Oh, hey, look at that. You're back and playing. We can draft this set from back in the day. That's the kind of reason I keep this stuff sealed.
Yeah. That I believe that's a good point. Because the playability of that, you can't. That's priceless. You know what I mean? You can't pay for that experience.
Right.
So that all is that's something else entirely. And that's something I learned down at Vegas meeting Bob and DJ and Ed. And I wish you were there, Pat, because we had a heck of a time.
Would have been great, but you know, that's one of those things is everything you say no to, you are able to say yes to something else.
I understand. Yep, completely.
So, you know, as unfortunate as it was to be unable to make it to that, I'm able to buy fucking 3 draft boxes and 2 collector boxes of Dominaria Remastered.
Nice.
So like,
Nice.
you know, it's that little bit of trade. It's instead of flight out there, boom, go ahead, do this. And I got a couple of people that are looking to have that opened up on the channel.
Oh,
So,
Nice.
yeah,
you
amazing,
know,
dude. Heck yeah.
the opportunity of this versus that, it there's so much give and get from life in general. So like I said in a recent video I just recorded, you guys you'll see that as long as you like and subscribe to videos, you'll get notifications as long as you hit that bell. So one of the videos I just recorded, I talked about was that time is the most important thing we have in the world. So I want to take some time to thank you all out there and here for your time,
Yeah.
because
Thank you.
anybody, rich, poor, you know, black, white, anybody in the world, you only get 24 hours a day. So thanks for spending at least a couple of seconds here with us. And DJ, speaking of spending a
Yo,
couple of seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years, what about you? Are you a big fan of keeping stuff sealed, or what's your
I
thought on
suck.
that?
I suck at it. I tried. I did get in. I did get the Mythic Edition for War of the Spark way back when, but unfortunately, I had stone hands, diamond hands for I don't know, was it 4 or 5 months, and then I just wanted to get into the next standard set. Sad,
Let's
cracked
call
it,
those
sold some stuff.
pine. Maybe you had oak hands.
Oak, yeah, they didn't last long, but I did hold on to it for a while. So I got one of those. I only managed to keep one planeswalker, and of course it was Garuk. But you know, I did get some good trades in. It made the other box happen. So it was, you know, whatever. But you are right though. I mean, we have this big downturn now. The trust in the company is down. But you know, maybe again, get what you want to buy. You know, definitely some of the master sets, especially draft. That way, if the value does tank, yeah, 2 years down the road, hey guys, let's draft this. Be like, oh wow, watch the price of that then will be more. And again, that invaluable experience of drafting. But you know, the master set seems to be holding up. So you know, maybe get a couple of those. Like, I mean, look at what was it, Double Masters, the first one. That was only a couple, what, 2 years ago, or was it one?
I think it was about 5. But
5 years?
even that,
No, 5 years, really?
I think it's about 2 years between every Masters set, and Double Masters was almost
Because
a
I remember
year
Ultimate
ago.
was around 18, right? Man, I don't know math.
Double Masters was 19 or
Oh,
20.
2019. Okay.
Oh, 3
And
years ago.
look at the
Jeez
value now.
Louise.
That's we're only like 3 years, or yeah, about 3 years. So try to find one under $300. I mean, good lord.
And that's one of those things that I personally look at when I'm trying to find a box that's something I want to keep on for a while, is a specialty product like you talked about
Yeah,
with War of the
yeah,
Spark Mythic Edition.
right.
As much as people are really hating, just so much dislike towards these Magic 30th collectors
Stuff like
special
this.
commemorative edition, they're going to be increasingly more difficult to get your hands on. Anything like Double Masters 22, that product in general, that's going to last really well. There's a lot of incredible reprints and not before seen artwork in that set.
Yeah.
Things that are like Time Spiral Remastered. When it came out, one of the reasons it was such a hot product is it was hard to get your hands on. I think that Dominaria Remastered is probably going to have a lot of product on release. So
So do
it
I.
might honestly hold the same value in long term. So I'm
But you got to
definitely
look at
worried
like
about that.
look at the singles in it though. I mean,
Oh,
you have
some really
Shieldred's the
great
big one,
cards.
right? So you have Shieldred the big one. But what about any of the other cards? Like there's like a top 8 and the rest is like jank. Like I don't know, man.
Well,
Like
that's
what?
United. There's only 2 cards in there over.
Yeah, so
20.
2 big cards, right? 2 big cards. In the rares, there was just some mediocre stuff, and then it was
You were
yeah,
looking for legends,
right.
or
So hold on for the legends, in the
texture.
collectors. But the thing is what sucks when we went outside of just the draft booster, set you can't draft and collectors you can't draft. So it's just a difficult spot. I really want more sets of I really want more sets to be like Times Power Remastered, just one box to rule them all. And throw in something Gucci like those time shifted foils. That's you had a little bit of chase in TSR. In a couple of years, those will be a little bit of money.
Yep, I agree. I like the way they did that. Now they're kind of diluting their own market with that. But that's we heard it from the fireside.
Yeah.
I like to call it the "we're okay, but everything around us is on fire" chat.
Yeah, the dumpster fire chat. Yes.
But
The dire side.
the dire side. But yeah,
Bro has hits, 2 chases. Yeah.
yeah, it does. Right now, there is a top
Yeah.
10 in that set. I haven't seen a standard set with more than 4 cards in it that were over $5.
Right.
This has like a good top 10.
Bro is awesome.
You've got Urza, Mishra, Titania, Awaken the Woods,
Oh,
Mural.
Awake in the Woods is so good.
So
Wake in the
good.
Woods. Oh yeah, dude.
There
was
man.
like four elves in there that are like super good.
And then
3 of them are like over $20.
Yeah, there's the Root Path Purifier, which is the commander mythic one that goes with Awaken the Woods. And then there's Fauna Shaman's not that much, but it's a really
that noise.
Really
Skewed
good
Swarm.
reprint.
Skewed Swarm is the one that goes with Awaken the Woods. Bro, I played that in my life game Trelasara deck. Awaken the Woods with a Skewed Swarm. Oh my god. It got so gross.
Ew.
I also had a Lotus Cobra in play just because that's like how the deck works. And it was like, holy shit, this is broken. I gained 8 life per creature coming in, and then I also had lands coming up. Bro, there's a reason I play on Arena, so I don't have to keep track of that shit.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
have
but
enough
even then-
dice, or I don't have enough Adderall to be able to do this correctly.
I don't want to do that math.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. This is absolute. This is fucking unacceptable. There's a reason I don't play Mutate in person. This isn't fun anymore at those points.
Oh man,
bro, I'm always happy when I play this good swarm. I'm like, it's gonna be badass, but dude, I do not want to do that math.
Yeah.
Oh, board wipe, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's just oh, thank God they fucking
Thank
lightninged it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like what is it? Force of Despair.
So yeah, I mean, there's collectors to collect. I mean, don't get me wrong there. But of the sets to hold on to with the super chase, as you guys are all saying, I mean, you can get these really hella cheap right now. You get
that was on my list.
Sit on that.
Yep, that was on my list.
Sit on these, the boxes, right? Sit on some Dominaria United because it's dropped crazily. Just sit on some if you can afford to do so, and don't have oak hands. I guess I don't know. And bro, I mean, bro is not bruh, it's bro.
Bruh.
Yeah, bruh. Yeah. I love it. I want more.
Ooh, that's
do
a
you mind
good
if
question
do you mind if I plug
Coach.
something real quick?
Oh, dude, I got no issue with it whatsoever.
Okay,
make sure
okay.
You, if you don't have a wrench, put something in the chat, and I'll make sure you get one.
Okay. That requires me doing stuff and things. No, it could happen.
As I said to a number
of
men on a small island in the middle of nowhere, I'd love to wrench you up.
I was going to ask.
There it is.
Was the question? What would you like to plug?
Yeah. I'm getting bot. Everyone here knows, but I can still get bro boxes for $2.15. So for the collectors. So if you guys are interested, either want to sponsor or you want to pay more on the shipping, it's up to you. It's shipping for me to you, whatever that is. But if you want to sponsor the content, sweet. If you want to get a box for yourself, sealed, no worries. Just holler at a baller. We'll make it happen. Good times.
And
that's it.
That is one of the things.
Or you're just staring at the chick.
Is increasingly is that box breaks are a great middle ground for buyers. Much like myself, is that I love, I'm pretty good friends with Pack Opening Addict, right?
Mhm.
One of the things I really like about being one of his patrons is that for $50, I can get
Yeah.
5 packs, 6 packs,
Of
and
what?
be part of a box break instead
Oh,
of a
okay.
battle where I lose my shirt. And I still get
Oh,
a
yeah.
good chunk of cards, a better rate than I would down at my LGS. I get to support one of my friends, stuff like that. Like when I get in on box breaks on your channel, people are able to, help support you and they get a better price than they would almost anywhere else. So it's a great
Yeah.
win-win-win. So I
Yeah. Well,
I think
I
that's a
I
great
don't do
middle ground
the I
nowadays.
don't I all as exciting as they are, I don't like to do too much of the, you buy packs and you lose the packs to the whole battle. That's
Oh,
Oh
just a little
yeah,
rough.
I
yep,
like
Yeah.
I like the ones where you get what you buy. That's
yeah,
Yeah.
why
yep,
POA
Yeah.
does it really good. I've been
yeah,
trying really
Right.
hard to get into his, and I finally
I
got
mean,
it
you
there.
could throw a big prize in, but just realize that everyone is chipping in on said prize. So that
Yeah,
gets a little
right,
rough. Like you see,
yep,
you get 2 collector packs, 5 people in a battle, and it's like, I don't know, $60 a pop. You're like, why? Oh, well, the prizes has to get paid for. So,
yeah.
you know,
hmm
but
Well,
it's up to you. If you like to gamble at all, cool, go for it. But me personally, you get the packs that you buy,
I
and then
do.
hopefully get more packs on top of that or something else cool.
Yep. I like the way that we've all been doing it recently with the keeping of said product that you pay for.
Yeah,
Um, I just said product. Oh,
product.
yeah.
I'm turning into one of them. Ah!
Well, so I
Yeah,
think that's one of the things with this is that,
yeah,
in all honesty, that they Blake got a whole lot of shit when he said, "Don't
yeah,
buy the product that you don't want to engage with. Not
yeah,
everything we make is for you." Well, yeah, no shit, bro. I mean, that's how it's been
yeah,
for like 5 years. If people didn't realize that, then they were already kind of silly. I don't know if it had to be spelled out for him, but
mm,
it's like hearing something you already knew. Don't buy everything. When Game Night came out, there was no way I was going to buy that. When those starter commander decks came out, no way I was going to buy that. Double feature, that seemed like a big old shit show. Midnight
with that.
Hunt, yeah, like I think you're adorable, DJ, but I have no idea why you bought that. Like,
Oh, easy, easy. The my gen boys had a unique card in it. One does some super crazy dragon stuff, and then I forget about the other two. But yeah, mainly the dragon dude. But I didn't get it when it was on sale though, so that sucked. It was like 33. I was really tempted, but just didn't do it because I want to keep one because it's a unique piece to throw in the back. It's a weird package.
yeah,
You
it's
know,
definitely something else.
but it's a good little showpiece in the back. Just looks different. So that's
Yeah,
my showpiece, and then if I could find it for $30 again or less, I'll pick it
yeah.
up because there's only like 5 singles in there that I want. So
Mm.
it's silly, I know, but like why would you buy a commander precon?
Well, and that's one of those things. Like I said, I went down to my LGS,
Yeah,
and he had a whole bunch of Brothers War products because
nice.
it was right when that came out, and he was charging $55 to $60 for the precons.
Wow.
Same deal. I can go online. I can get those proxied up for $40. And it's like, what what is the purpose of me buying product? Just as like a theory crafting. Like philosophically, when I buy stuff, why do I want it? It's so I can use it to play. So it's like
Makes sense.
Yeah,
I
otherwise I'm gonna buy boxes at a decent rate.
right.
I pre-order everything I can. So like with Dominaria Remastered, I've got draft boxes for 168. Like because I pre-order so far in advance. So it's either I'm gonna go full in on a box, or I'm gonna
Right.
dick around and just make some decks.
Yeah, that's it too. And they said on the fireside chat that we're not going to do monthly. It'll be bi-monthly. We'll have a product, and then we'll have a couple small things in between. And I'm like, oh boy. So they are not going to stop anytime soon on the mass product train. And I feel bad for you D&D players. They're going to do it to you as well.
Well, that was
Uh,
an interesting that came
yeah,
up on your channel. It was a great conversation. You guys should go ahead and check that out. That was DJ's most recent stream. That was Thursday. So
yeah,
we had a great conversation over there. I'll kind of just rehash a little bit.
sure.
With something like Dungeons and Dragons, very similar to Magic the Gathering. Once you have it, you can't like go back retroactively and monetize it. I have a player's handbook.
They
I
are
have
trying to
pen.
figure that
I
out.
have
Yeah,
paper. I have dice. It's like I have everything that you could ever need to play D&D. Going
right.
ahead free. So it's once you get the books, you just can't go back and like make me pay for
Yeah,
it again.
exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, even if the books go up 30, 40, $50, I mean, really people are just going to, you know, the
Yeah.
DM's going to be the one that bite the bullet, or they all chip in. All you need is
Or
a book or
yeah.
maybe some guides,
Or
but they're
here's an
trying to get it
idea,
digitalized.
you
I
know?
just don't
Yeah,
get
Yeah.
that.
pushing
You
that digital format.
well, so that's the thing is okay, number 1. Here's a great way to cheat the system. Just print it out for yourself. So go down to your local library. You can pay like 10 cents a page. Print out the whole book. It'll cost you $30. Boom. Even if they triple the price and it's $100 for a book, you can get it for a third of the price. Buy it off of Amazon. They were originally a bookseller. So you can get them for like $20 from a Goodwill in Georgia. That's how I got all my shit. It's like crazy cheap. And I absolutely think you're right. I think the way that they're trying to get monetization out of this product is
Yeah,
through D&D 1. I've seen a
right.
lot of play testing for it. I was a DM for a little bit, so I watch a lot of channels still about Dungeons
Right.
and Dragons. And I think that that is exactly how they'll go about it. Is if you want to play online in this new crazy awesome intro UI, everything's a
Yeah.
computer-based program, you got to pay $9.99 a month. Well, shit, World of Warcraft is still about that price. So if you can play D&D online and it's legit, I'd probably fucking pay it. I mean, why not? Or if it's free with a little bit of monetization products, you know,
Hmm.
like the standard model nowadays, it's free to play. So if you want, you much like Arena can buy your battle pass for $10 a month or buy packs. Shit, now on Arena you can just buy the cards. You can buy rare and mythic cards. So it's like they could do a path like that for D&D online. It would be kind of cool, but also kind of terrible. Just like a
Yeah.
lot of things in my life.
Right.
I'm just
I
scared
mean,
of the whole
isn't that something
digital
though?
format,
Yeah,
though.
like change. It's inevitable. Good, bad, indifferent. You know, even improvement. It's change is necessary.
It
No,
just
I get that. I get that. Go
I
ahead, man.
don't like the that whole you don't get to own anything mentality that our
Yeah.
society's gaining. You know,
Right.
it's like that's like the digital thing. I don't like paying for something I don't necessarily own, even though I play a lot of video games. But I own that video game. You know what I mean? Like it's a little different. Like I don't like microtransactions in games either. And I feel
So
like
here's an interesting thing. They actually just recently passed a law in Japan. I think this was in, well, 2019. It's not that recently. Fuck, I'm getting old. So a law was passed in Japan that when you die, you can pass your digital wallet onto other people. So if
interesting.
I buy a bunch of Xbox games, because I have, when I die, I can will them over to my cousin so that he gets access to all of my digital shit.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but they're stopping support for a lot of games, and they're also getting rid of games that you owned. So if there's a
Yeah.
classic game that you jam on all the time, it's they don't have any support for it. They're just going to remove it from the platform, so you won't even be able to access what you bought.
That's a fine point, but something like Grand Theft Auto 5 or, you know, Red Dead 2 or I don't know, fucking Minecraft, that's going to
Right.
go on forever and ever.
True, true. But like there, a lot of gamers now are niche too. Like I'll go back. You'll see people playing Halo 2 still.
Well, it's because it's really good. I mean, they have dual
That's true.
wielding. I mean,
It's the
those
only one with
fucking
good
those
dual wielding.
SMGs just being like blah 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 blah. Oh my god,
And I
uh,
think some of the old Modern Warfare servers are still alive too.
that's wild.
But
there's something,
yeah.
ever evolving. Some games just keep the content rolling out. If I had a World of Warcraft account and I had some crazy characters, that shit's gonna go on forever. It's gonna be like, I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't imagine 10 years from now World of Warcraft not still being a fucking thing. Like, I couldn't imagine 20 years from now it not being a thing.
Well,
Like,
shit, they just released they announced the release date for Diablo 4
oh yeah, dude. I
the
was
other
like,
day.
I follow this guy, Riker. Really good channel.
Yeah.
He makes Diablo content.
Yeah.
And he got like the heads up on that kind of shit, and I watch the Game Awards. I'm a pretty big fucking nerd, if you can't tell by my man tits. So I was watching the Diablo 4 release date, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna take at least 2 days off for when that comes out. It's like, ah, man, that's my kind of life. I love where I'm at. Pat myself on the back. Yeah, right. Ah, my neck. Ah, I'm getting old.
My neck, my back.
Oh, dude, I have a coworker that literally claps like this. It's so belittling. Like, oh, that's such a good question, Pat.
It's these or the fucking seal claps that I can't stand. Yeah.
Oh, Heretics, old school, baby. Hell yeah.
Dude, I was
But,
actually listening to the Doom soundtrack. The
Oh
new
yeah.
one. The new
yeah.
one, because, but that
Oh,
shit's
what was
legit.
the one after that? Nine Inch Nails did the track for it, and then you can
Quake.
also pick up 9 Inch Nails, for your like freaking machine nail
It
gun.
was called Quake.
Quake, that's right, Quake.
The ammo boxes had the 9 Inch Nails logo on them.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I actually have that soundtrack.
Man, 9 Inch Nails.
I have
Fucking
something
Trent
for
Reznor.
you.
Oh yeah.
Mr.
It's
Pat.
more pictures of dicks.
No, I promise. You like that Doom soundtrack, eh?
I do. That
All right.
Mitch Gordon's a pretty good composer.
Mick. Don't insult the man.
What?
Mick.
No, I said Mick. I said Mitch.
He said Mitch.
Yeah.
I'm triggered.
It's because I'm a dummy. I triggered him.
You mixed up,
sorry.
son.
Sorry.
Oh hell yeah,
I
Dole.
didn't
Me
mean
too,
to
brother.
dull your edge, Mr. Snowflake.
Okay, so I
Whoa.
am copying and pasting you a link in the private chat.
It's just a bunch of pictures of dicks. God damn it, not again.
It's just a bunch of pictures of dicks.
It's the third time you've gotten me.
And it's all labeled big pics of dicks. And you're like,
It's
oh
just
hey,
oh, I should click this.
yeah. Wait, it's dicks. No.
Wait, why does this
Damn.
take me to your oily fans? So no, yeah, that's one of my favorite new bands. They're out of Russia. They're called Slaughter to Prevail. It's their lead singer. He made lyrics to BFG Division and another song, but I believe BFG Division is a better one.
Huh.
And it's insane. DJ, I showed you guys the other night.
Yeah, told me was screaming over it. I was like, hell yeah.
Dude, it's fucking epic. You should really watch it, Pat. And if you want to put it up, go ahead. But for the world to see, what kind of music.
Nice, Dole. I caught him before Fragile.
Ooh, for 9. Oh, I got to see Nin once, and it was. What's the album with Every Day is Exactly the Same?
Yeah, that's Fragile.
Is it Fragile? Okay. It's that. And it's like he was behind the screen and the screen was all lit up, but he was like in this suit that made the screen move like he was doing.
Yeah.
It's trippy.
Nice.
It was cool as shit though.
Fragility 2.0 Prime. Yeah. I think
Oh, okay.
I saw him twice. So I saw him during Downward Spiral. That was sick. And then yeah, it was Fragility. Yeah, something like that. That was cool though. Good
Man,
times.
It's been way too long since I've been to a concert.
Yeah, last show I went to, and I'm a capper now, so I didn't get on the pit, unfortunately. But it was funny. My buddy brought me along. He's all, dude, I'm bringing you along. because you're handicapped. I'm like, what? Yeah, bring the placard. I was like, okay. So I brought the
Yeah,
placard.
right. That shit'll get us front row.
Oh, dude, we got to park right up.
Yeah.
We got to park right up next to the venue, so it wasn't that bad of a walk. And then on top of that, we were lawn, which is way the hell in the back, and we got right in the middle. So it was pretty cool. Got to see the new lead singer of Alice in Chains, and that was decent. Felt different.
I got to see that too.
Interesting.
It was so cool because his bro is the one that wrote everything. The guitar
Jerry Cantrell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, pretty jealous. I
Yeah,
hear they
my
do
boy
a
just
Rammstein?
show.
Oh,
I hear
dude.
their, apparently their pyro is second to none.
Yeah.
I've seen some of their live stuff before, not in person. Rammstein's pretty fucking great. I actually just saw a short interview with Tobias Forge from Ghost, one of my personal favorite metal bands. And they're
I'm a purist.
opinions.
I know.
And
No!
they're
Echo
trying
chamber.
to, stay on the long stretch. They were trying to, roadmap the same way that Rammstein did, to stay for the long haul. It's difficult. I mean, the lead singer, shit, those guys are well into their 50s.
You know who I got
almost
to see
60s.
before 2 months before homie died?
Who dat?
Got to see Typo Negative, bro.
Oh, dope, dude.
His last, I think it was, I don't know if it was his last show, but it was one of his last shows for sure. And he didn't look that great, so I wasn't in the pit on that one either. I don't think, or no, we floated around. But anyway, yeah, you could tell that homie wasn't doing too well. But it was a great show, dude. It was just a, at what do you call that? My brain's not working right now, but they have little shows there. Oh, House of Blues up in Anaheim.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool it was a cool little I don't know, intimate setting almost, because there's a lot of people there, but you can only fit like 300. Yeah, it was pretty decent, but man, you don't want to buy a drink there. It was like $20 almost.
I'm gonna raise my hand. Brian Giles says you guys need to come up to the Gorge. I've been to the Gorge several times. Well, first time I got to see Tool was at the Gorge.
Nice.
Fucking amazing, dude. Who else have I seen at the Gorge? Lincoln Park. Ugh. They were actually really good that time because it was later. I know in their earlier days live they weren't all that good, but it was like a year or two before Portchester, Minecraft. And I've seen, who else was there? 30 Seconds to Mars. I went with my aunt, my sister, and my cousins.
Yeah,
it was fun. But the gorge is beautiful. It's up in eastern Washington or mid Washington.
There was one show. It's not metal. Mm-hmm. Oh, Peter Steele. Yeah,
that's
dude.
Typo Negative.
And homie was saying that he's got to see him in Berlin before he unfortunately ended himself. Yeah. What I was gonna say is the fun thing was, okay, so I back in the rave days, like 99-ish, 2000s. For me anyway, we bought tickets. I don't know if it was Electric Daisy or if it was one of them shows, but it was Alice in Wonderland. They had to cancel or something. I don't know. Some Indian shaman died, so they couldn't use the land because it was cursed or blessed, or they had to do a thing.
Yep.
I'm not discounting that. I'm just saying what happened. So they ended up doing all these partial shows where you still had to pay a little bit to get in, but you got a major discount instead. It was like, whatever. But one of the shows was at the Roxy up in LA, and got to see Mixmaster Mike of and this was also several months, or like, I don't know, 6 months before he died, but he was in the middle, not even the main stage, and he was spinning some hardcore, bro. It was sick. It was amazing, dude. And you know how 90s? He gets down. What's that?
Was that in the 90s? Because didn't the Roxy close in like 98 or something?
It was late 90s, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It was dilapidated as hell, dude.
Yeah, I just watched the thing.
I went up there
because
they had a bathroom upstairs that you had to go to. So you walk up and it was like all creaky and shit. You're like, bruh, everything was all ripped to hell, like no one cared. I'm like, dude, is this like a legitimate place or?
Dude, and as soon as it closed, they left it closed. Like nobody went in there and did nothing. So
Yeah.
there's, for 30 years or so, people have been living in there. Homeless people and stuff been living in there. A bunch of people died in there over the
Yeah.
time. People Minecraft themselves, all that stuff. And I just watched like a little ghost thing on it, and that place is
Wow.
is haunted AF, dude. I was like,
Dude, it
oh my
felt
god.
haunted when I was there.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it's supposed to be too, because some gal freaking.
It would be cool to hear
in
Comeback
there.
Haunted there. Have Trent playing there. That'd be dope. But anyway,
That'd be crazy. I love that kind of shit. You said Roxy, and I was like, woo.
Well,
yeah, no, that was my
little
first
bit,
experience. Yeah,
A little bit of a switcheroo. Speaking of haunted,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Dominaria Remastered is going to be a haunted product or a blessed product.
That's
You
a
know,
very good question, Pat.
There's a whole lot of back and forth on me still. We've gotten the full spoilers. They did 2 days of it, which
yeah,
I mean, still, even on that, I'm kind of up in the air. Do I want to get teased a whole bunch, or do I want it just to be a quick shot in the mouth and we're over with?
yeah,
We got 2 days of spoilerific day. So
yeah.
we got the
All
full card
overshadowed.
list. Yeah, it was
That's
pretty
okay.
interesting.
So even if you're not following the market, you realize that we had 2 spoiler seasons in a row that we kind of missed because of all this M30 BS. We
Yeah.
missed several spoiler
Yep.
seasons, and then on top of that, I'm not even that excited anymore because we're like, oh, dude, we just got Brothers War in our hands, and then they're like, oh, hey, same day, hey, check out freaking Jumpstart 2022. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, like I haven't even got my pre-release kit, and you're already up my my bum,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on
There's
to the
good
next
stuff
thing.
in there,
I want to appreciate something
Well, so
for a little bit.
that's actually one of the things I think that this might help alleviate. Surprising enough, is that having spoiler season instead of it being a whole week, right?
Yeah.
A full 5 or 7 days, you do in 2 days. So the times that you go from product to release, spoilers back to product is actually shortened. It's instead of 5
It's
days,
interesting,
you're down
though.
to 2. It's
It
almost another day and a half, 2 days on each side of
but
that.
but
So
Pat,
it'll
as a content creator yourself,
yeah.
not that we've been blessed with getting a spoiler, it's ruined that like completely, and also it
Yeah.
is also stopping the leaks, which I guess is all right. I mean, everyone's
Yeah,
stoked
it
for
just comes
Baldur's
out
Gate,
so
and then just
fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have both of them. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this set. By the way, this is freaking Dominator Remastered. Bam, like whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a reprint set anyways. You could just
Hmm.
list the titles out, but yeah, 2 days didn't even have a chance to cover that because of all the other
Yeah.
stuff going on. It's just like, bro.
I don't know. I kind of like it because this far in advance, it's definitely going to give the market a lot of reaction time,
Yeah,
which is definitely
true.
going to be very different as far as investability. It seems as though the boxes are staying very stable at a notably increased value from my original pre-order price.
Mm.
And knowing the whole card set this far in advance, it's kind of great.
Well, I guess so. I mean,
I'd say it's a double-edged sword, but it's all part of
yeah,
the same sword.
Mm.
yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
We barely have a month to enjoy each set. Almost, it seems
Right.
like.
Yep.
And it is we are naturally like, hey, here's the set, cool. You have your chance to buy it. Did you buy it yet? Did you buy it? Okay, this is the next set, FOMO now. It's like,
Mm.
we would FOMO after the next set after, pre-release, but at least we'd have like good 2 weeks before people got bored and figured out how to break the game 20 different ways with the new set. And then, we're on to the next one, but we don't have that time anymore. It's just like, figure out your stuff now. Great. Next standard set will be 2 months, but we're going to have a product that you really want right here, right after you bought that one. And it's just nonstop. And, I like new product. Don't get me wrong. Some of it's great, but me personally, even if I was in a better situation, it's just like, I kind of like need a little time, can I at least open my packs first before you get me hyped for the next product? Like, why should I
Yeah.
even bother opening these packs?
Well, I figured let's go ahead and put a poll out for the audience. See if they're in for Dominator Remastered. Now that they've also seen the entirety of the set, I'd like to get their opinion as well. Ooh, so far it's coming in
Ooh.
live, and you as well, Prime and DJ. You both can go ahead and vote as you will in the comment section below.
Are we
All right,
doing
bring it.
the thingy?
Oh yeah, I've actually got a sleeve cell shred prepared. I know DJ was a little bit of an ad last minute, so I didn't even get him in a thumbnail, unfortunately.
Oh wow.
But I don't know if you had prepared anything for the triple S, but Prime, we had talked, I think it was yesterday, day before. So
Mhm.
he was super excited to get that. So don't worry, fellas, boys and girls, everything in between out there in the comment section, but we'll be doing that in just a little bit. So stay tuned. Yeah, no, there
Oh,
was no commercial
Cosmic.
break. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Cosmic's like, I hit no, my crawl space foil took a shit. Yeah, I hit yes, but only because I am going to buy just a little bit. I'm not going to go.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to go Double Masters 2022 full blown collector's case status ever again because
Oh yeah.
I got screwed, right? The whole case, we got a borderless imp seal. We didn't get any
Oof.
textures, none of it.
Wow.
Little
Wow.
miffed, right?
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
it
No,
wasn't
no
really
etched.
You definitely don't want to hear my
no good
story then.
etches.
Oh, no good edges. Okay.
I got the etched mana vault. That was it, which is somewhere in here.
I gotta see if you have any extra mana vaults. I didn't pull one yet.
I do actually.
All right, we'll talk later.
Yeah, they're just like 60 some bucks now, so that's okay. But yeah, so it kind of soured my case buying just a little bit.
Right.
So I know I'm not saving the money, but that's why you don't open for pulls. No, I understand. I was making, I turned it into content too. Like I did it like that. It's scratch offs, yes. But karma has repaid me because y'all saw it when I was in Vegas. You guys were sitting there. I got to find it real quick. But I got the Ren in 6 out of the box that I bought at M30. And then I randomly on Cyber Monday bought one pack for $60, and my scratch tickets finally paid off, and I got 2 textures.
Nice.
So this one, the Rens from Vegas, and the Ulamog I got on Lance's stream.
Sweet.
On Cyber Monday. So, but yeah, I like Dominaria Remastered. I'm not gonna go balls to the wall.
Yeah, there's a lot of good cards in there I need. So I'm gonna try to get some way or another.
It's some of this stuff's gonna take a hit. Like these Urzas right here. Those are the ones out of MH2. And then I've got a couple MH1 ones in a different box. And then there's some other stuff in there in here that's gonna take a ding, like my Force of Will.
Well, that's actually one of the things that is, for a lot of players, worth looking forward to with products like Double Masters, TSR, stuff like we've been talking about in a very laudable way. We've been given these boxes pats on the back, but for collectors of single cards, they'll see the price values dip. Now that might be bad for them, but for players, me, DJ, you as well, if we're trying to build up decks, everybody out here in the comment section is going to be getting a better price on those cards because they've just gotten reprinted. So there's definitely a mixed bag.
Oh yeah, I am a double-edged sword. I'm a collector and a player, but I'm still the same sword. Like I've been trying to use that analogy. It makes sense to me. It's like the two sides of a coin, but it's the same coin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I totally get what you mean there.
I like my collection. It sucks that not a lot of this. There's a good reserve. That's a reserve list card right there. There's a few reserve list cards in here that hopefully will never get reprinted in the next however long, whatever. But a lot of the stuff's not safe, and I understand that. It just kind of sucks. It's like, oh, but now we have different shiny, different versions again. So it's like,
How long do we have for the secret layer?
The one that just came out.
Yeah.
January 6th.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm really
Which is-
like, there's only 2 of them I'm interested in.
That's my birthday.
Yay.
That's
Okay.
my birthday for everybody.
Well,
Wink,
mine's
wink.
actually tomorrow.
Your birthday's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
snap.
actually
Happy
gonna
birthday, bud.
just hang out. I got a buddy that's gonna come over for a while. We're gonna dick
Nice.
around and just post a bunch of stuff on eBay. Get ready for Dominaria Remastered. You know, sell off a bit
Cool.
of product. Maybe we'll go down, get some fancy lunch, but mostly just gonna hang out, smoke a big blunt, that kind of thing.
Nice. Well, I'm going to put something together for you, Pat. What are you playing these days?
Mostly pocket pool.
Oh my god! I was totally hoping somebody would say something because I was like, it's a new it's a new format called PUD.
Yeah,
That's right. No, what are you playing these days?
How do you mean?
Like, what's your color pie, first off?
Oh, I guess I've been screwing around a little bit with Simic, but I've actually been building a Trelasara deck. So that's green and white, whatever that combo is. I'm terrible at that.
Celestia?
Celestia. I need to like print out a fucking chart. I swear. Like, I'm so good at some things. Like, honestly, I started speaking Vietnamese when I was over there within just like a couple of weeks, and I can pick up stuff like that, no issue. But this type of memorization, I swear, like, I must be on the spectrum.
So white green, really? Okay.
Yeah, man. What can I say? I'm a simple bitch. Like, I
Oh,
like
man.
pumpkin spice and all that stuff too.
I kind of like it. I don't like those color combos because together.
Well,
they're
I got
gross
something
and
for
it's
you
all
then.
about enchantment,
Did
life
you
gain.
get you got the precons for Ikoria, right?
No, sir, I did not. I actually
then I
just
got
went
something for you.
straight for the regular old draft boxes and
Well,
a couple
Pat-
of those collector blisters.
Happy birthday.
Oh shit! You know, DJ, that was a flawless maneuver what you just did.
Happy birthday. Those are
I
going to you,
like
bud.
that. I like that.
Aw, dag, bro.
I don't have anything.
I'm gonna little spoon you so hard when I see you.
Yay. Yeah, I was going to say you don't want to be Big Spoon.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I'm like 6'1", so
There you go.
It's-
Yeah, I might have an inch on you. Haha. For real.
oh,
Okay, that one works.
Yo,
better.
big ups to you, Cosmic Seed. You can't see it. It looks like I'm just drinking water or something, but no, I actually just have iced beer in here. It holds like fucking 3 beers at a time in here. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's just- yeah. It's,
Putting
that's
ice in
one of the-
beer, are we? Woo!
Oh,
Whew.
well, so that's one of the things is it doesn't really water it down much because it's a double-walled vacuum-sealed aluminum cup. So it's mostly just to keep it ridiculously cold.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Science.
Science.
bitches.
Science, bitch.
So speaking of science, I'm glad that we went ahead and we took some votes because unfortunately, Prime, unlike you and I, people out there in the audience are not in for Dominaria Remastered. We've got a pretty overwhelming 67% of people saying
Oh,
no
yeah, the
dice.
poll. Did you already conclude that?
I'm just hitting that button right now.
Oh, I didn't get my vote in. Damn.
What are you voting? Are you voting yes or no?
Well,
I
'Cause I don't
like
think
to
it's
be.
gonna change either way.
no.
Yeah, I would like to be because there's a lot of cards in there that I don't have. There's a few tutors, or no, there's at least one tutor, and I've really been needing Urza as an incubator because I'm a tribal freak, so I need a ton of those. So I'm happy about that.
Oh, dude, same. I've been building up. I've got this Edric deck that I printed out in proxies. It's beautiful. It's got all
Yeah.
sorts of crazy looking cards in it. I actually put out a video over on my channel of me going through the whole deck. It did pretty well. All the cards, absolutely gorgeous. I've got the deck right here. Let's just show off a couple of these things. So we've got, just a cool island. So this right here, we got Branch Loft Pathway. Just a lot of, wild art on these things. Just stuff that you don't get out of actual Magic cards. Crazy full art, stuff like that. And man, there's just so many things you can do with Magic cards nowadays. Not just buying regular product, but good old Simic.
Oh,
You know,
can you go back to me real quick? Do you have this
Oh.
bad boy?
a two-headed sliver. Not in that, I certainly don't.
Oh, well, snap, son.
Ah, just treating me too dang good.
And I have another sliver that I just pulled today, courtesy of Big Box Dave. You have enough. You have a lot of the TSR, right?
Yeah, I actually went through a good couple of boxes of it.
Oh,
I had
okay.
such a good run on it.
Nice. Okay. Well, I was gonna say I did get the another red one with a little bit of black mixed in. I don't know where the hell it went off to. Oh, it's up there. Okay.
And yes, Ed from Dual Brain MTG, we did say science.
We did say science. Yeah.
Sure did. Science.
Science. Yeah, we did get those from Moderate Dave. That is absolutely correct.
But yeah, from moderate box, Dave, because it wasn't a
Yeah.
huge box. It was just moderate.
Yeah. He's such a nice guy. That's what I just
Oh,
don't get.
yeah.
Is like, you guys have gotten to know me. I'm not particularly nice. That's just like not my thing. One of the like emotions that I'm best at feeling is just absolute hatred. You know, so it's kind of difficult to do a Magic channel based on that. But some people like it.
Yeah.
You know, just the
Hatred leads
personality.
to pain.
Oh, yeah.
Hatred leads to hate.
Yeah.
Hate leads to suffering.
Yeah, it's just
And
oh,
hate
bro,
leads to
you-
science. Oh, sorry.
Suffering leads to science.
That's right.
That's what I should do for my next box opening video. Is just be super fucking mean the whole time as I go through
Yeah.
it, and just make it like 18 minutes of pain. Yeah, just lean into it.
I mean, you could totally like
Yeah.
rip all the good cards in half and
I
Get
do have a bunch of
everybody's
Everquill
blood boiling.
Phoenixes that I need to destroy, so I should just
Oh,
do
really?
that from
Yeah.
time to time. Just
is that one of the ones you don't like?
Well, it's not even that I don't like it. It's just that I opened so much Ikoria. Honestly, I've gone through at least 2 cases of it, plus like probably 2 or 3 boxes of collectors just buy and buy. So I've got 2 or 3 dozen Everquill Phoenixes.
Isn't
So they're
that
just like
Destroya?
laying around. Yeah, so I might as well just destroy them. Like, it's my shit. Do what the fuck I want with it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like when I went to the island with Big Box Dave and all the boys, I brought a couple thousand commons, and people were freaking out as I threw them into the fire like leaves. And it was just like, it was the funnest thing to do. I brought all tokens and reds because red cards burn better. And no joke, like if you've never lit Magic cards on fire, it's fucking insane. Whatever they put in the middle layer, like that blue shit, dude. Okay. Also, if you've never ripped Magic cards in half, there's a blue layer in the middle. That
Right.
stuff just like explodes in flames. So if
It
you throw them in
does.
fire, like the glue or whatever the shit's in there, I don't know. Dual Brain, you tell me. You're the scientist. But whatever's in that shit, just like flames, dude. It's like crack torch. Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's crazy. If you like get a blowtorch on one too, it'll like plah, and then burn through. But foil, like if you try to burn a foil with a
Oh.
blowtorch, very hard to burn.
I'm gonna have to science this shit up. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
8th place Dave on this. Like
Yep.
I'm not building a house of Oshep Oasises. I'm like trying to burn commons and go wild with it.
Okay, so
I'm gonna fucking burn some mythics. Some of these things are worth like a goddamn penny.
I know.
It's
Oh,
they're
you
not
have
even,
this one.
They're not even worth the fucking stock. they
Pat,
print
do you have
on.
this one?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But,
I figured
got
you
a
probably had
pretty
these
decent-
too.
Yeah. No, I'm good on those.
Okay.
I've got a
But
pretty
I thought you'd like
sliver
something
deck
unique
ready.
though. That was out of the
Yeah.
secret layer.
Yeah, that's dope. Thanks, dog.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Spice up that deck.
Yeah, buddy.
Also, those who don't know, that's a cut in half evolving wilds. He. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was trying to. Was it Ed the one that did like the BB gun test on the cards? Was that him?
No. You're talking Desolator Magic.
Was it Desolator?
Yeah, he did it a few years back. He shot through foils and regular cards. Yeah. If it's recent, it might be someone else. I don't know, but I remember he
I
went
could've
to
sworn
the
somebody
range and
just
shot
done
some
it.
shit.
Oh.
But I'm stoked on that, man. I got an extendo foil of the elf druid earlier.
Nice.
You know, not big money, but
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
if you're an
that
elf
looks pretty
person,
slick,
that's
though.
it's pretty spicy.
Did you not have that one?
I don't know. I didn't buy two. I didn't really get a whole thing of collector, so what I got was like very limited. So I don't think I have that one, but it's still cool.
Yeah, I thought yeah, no, it was July 4th, wasn't it?
What's that?
When Ed did it, he had like a pellet gun or something.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So,
But
all right.
Desolator did it with a real
Yeah,
gun.
he did it a couple years back. Yeah.
Damn. I wonder how many cards it'd take to stop a 223 that I got sitting right over here.
Well, Prime,
I think that's what.
Prime, you seem so darn excited for it. Why don't you go ahead and lead us off with the first round of Sleeve Cell Shred?
Sweet. I don't have like the pictures or anything, so
Okay. No worries. If you've got the cards picked out, I can put that down in chat for you.
Okay, cool. So my first pick is Intuition.
Ooh.
Why? So what I did, here's my reasoning behind this. I like I said earlier, I'm buying some Tempest stuff. That whole block to me is special. So what I did is I went, and when I was young, I didn't like blue at all. Hated it. Just hated it. Thought it was dumb. Oh, you can't counter my big dumb creature. How dare you? You know, that kind of stuff. You can't counter my lightning bolt. Man. So first up, Intuition out of Tempest. Second is Dream Halls out of Stronghold. Third up is Mind Over Matter from Exodus. So
solid. Not making it easy for these folks.
No, and that's what I was most.
That's what you were hoping for. That's the whole point of this.
Yep. So I guess I don't know how you guys are so crafty and put that on screen. So
I thought of one, so I do have one, but they're physical cards. So,
oh, even better.
Yeah.
So what I do is I either figure it out just randomly throughout the week, you know, kind of a theme or something like that. And I usually go over to EDH Rec because they have a really good resolution. I just save the card images, and then when I'm in OBS, I add an image source, and I do that 3 times over, each one being a different card, and I just hide them.
Oh.
And then when I'm live, I just hide my video input and then put the cards over instead.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
It's not exactly easy. Yeah, none of this shit is easy. Like,
no,
it's
all learning, man.
Yeah, like that's one of the things is like Alex from Ash and Wings, him and I go back and forth just like trading information and like tips and tricks on how to do stuff. That's why I have such like decent thumbnails nowadays. It's because of a free website. You can find all sorts of shit on the internet.
I know, right?
Not just children in barrels.
What?
Oh, sorry. Different website.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, Ashton's a good, cool dude.
Oh, yeah. He's super cool.
Yeah, dog. Hit me up, Ed. You know, I've texted you a bunch of times. Mostly dick pics, but also some text messages.
Also some text messages. You never respond.
Are we doing a poll on his?
Yeah, so it looks like we've already got 75% of votes for Intuition. So if anybody wants to get in on that, you've got 1 full minute left at 8:20. We're going to go ahead and call that. It's short, it's steady, but it works well. That's what she said.
Love it. You guys are awesome. So, Dick's picks. Stop it.
Yeah, he probably blocked me. That's why he doesn't get the messages anymore.
Yeah. You're on quiet mode or whatever. Do not disturb. There we go. And I was more excited to hear what chat has to say. For the record, I'm pretty sure all the cards I picked are on the reserve list. I'm not sure
Ooh,
about Mind
yeah.
Over Matter, but I know Intuition and Dream Halls is. So
Yeah, I think it's got it pretty much squared away with our viewer base here. I think that's all we can get. We've got a pretty clear winner with Intuition as the
all
card that people
right.
want to keep around. So right now it's going to come down to Dream Halls and Mind Over Matter. Ooh, which one of those are you going to destroy? That's always the thing people love.
That is always the thing people love. Destroy. I just didn't want them to know, Pat. Shush.
I just want them to know. Which will you destroy? Oh, I fucking love it. You got to go, meddle with it.
Yep. Destroy.
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 It's
Hold
so
on.
fun. I love that people get to put out their opinion as well here.
Destroy.
Oh, damn. DJ.
Nice.
Fucking big ups. Man, look at
Damn.
this guy.
Kind of scared me.
I need to get me some
Destroy
auto-tune
all.
action. Yeah.
Destroy all. There's like a weird lag on your camera.
Yeah,
so that
it's
was
so ridiculous.
super awesome, dude.
Yeah. So I finally figured out what the problem was. I was talking with Matt from Pure MTG. Great guy. He's got a weird sense of humor. He's kind of just like a weird dude. I really enjoy him.
Yeah.
Like we get along great because I'm pretty fucking weird too.
We're all weird.
So he was looking at some shit on my computer, and he figured out my CPU is 11 years old, and it was like middle of the pack at that point.
Yeah.
So my video encoding software is so slow that no matter what happens, like I just can't have synced up video.
Really? So you have to just literally get a new computer.
Yeah. Oh, it's been like years in the making. I bought this thing like 6 years ago, and it was way out of fucking date then. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm doing that in probably next month, maybe February. I'm gonna drive down to Boston. There's an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue place I've been to a few times. It's
Nice.
fucking sweet. And there's a micro center like just outside of it. So I'm gonna do a 2-for-1 and just spend like $1,000 in a day.
Ooh.
Yeah, good shit, huh?
Yeah.
Baller. Speaking of baller, look at these cards that people want to keep and destroy. Man, we've only got 57% for Dream Halls. People kind of want to keep it. People kind of want to destroy it. I don't know.
It turns everything into like Force of Will without the life ping. What do you mean? Dream Halls is amazing. Yes, Dream Halls is cheaper. So I figured I had an assumption this would work because Dream Halls is the cheapest of the three. Intuition obviously being the expensive one, the Mind Over Matter being the middle one. But I thought because Intuition was more expensive, it'd get sleeved or sold. I didn't see it getting destroyed.
Well, I think that Dream Halls is getting destroyed.
I think it is, and that makes me sad. But that's okay.
Unless we've got a hot switch here in the next, let's call it 90 seconds, huh? I like to keep, people on the edge, I'm all about that edging. People.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works either way you say it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I worked really
Yeah.
hard on that. I did.
I didn't work that hard at all on mine. I'm sorry.
So then we sell the other one. Hopefully it's in foil.
Well, that's it right there, fellas. It seems as though Dream Halls is going in the trash, and Mind Over Matter is just getting traded in down at your LGS for a little bit of credit.
Yep.
Oh, what a world.
What a world.
Well, since that was so damn fun, DJ just had to be part of it. He was like, "Hey, I've got some great ideas right here. Let's go ahead and see what he brought to the show."
So none of these
tonight.
are reserve list, but they are all sack outlets. Now let's just say that you have the fancy smancy of each one. Okay, so we got Phyrexian Altar, Pyre Heroes, and a better, way better, well, any version's better than this version of Ashnod's Altar. If these were all the fancy version, what would you pick? So we're doing a keep, right? Or sleeve up?
Yep.
To keep? Yeah. Okay. So imagine they're fancy.
I know my answer.
And that is a beautiful blur job there.
Ashnards.
What's that middle one?
Cover
Pyre
up.
here.
Yeah.
Pyre of Pyre? Is that right? Pyre of Heroes.
Yep, Pyre of Heroes. Yeah, DJ, a little bit to the left.
What's that?
So
move
which
those
one are
cards.
you going to
No.
sleeve up? Do you
Split
want
those
to keep Phyrexian Altar, Pyre of Heroes, or Ashnod's Altar in that beautiful fucking OG artwork?
You had it. Go back. Move the Pyre of the Heroes to the right a little bit.
Just put your tongue around the other way. God.
Pyre Heroes to the right a little bit.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
No, Pyre to the Heroes to the right a little bit.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you. God damn it. There we go.
Much better.
Oh, sorry. I was on the YouTube side, so that's why I was.
Or wait. No, we have to do the
Totally.
reveal because one of them's going away, and then we can focus on.
Oh,
one.
okay.
Right.
Damn it.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, people are like, just get rid of the fucking pyre. I want to see them titties.
That's right.
You know what I'm here for. There's a reason I wore sweatpants to the strip club. It's because I'm a fucking freak. Now show me your tits, bitch.
Wow. I don't think you get very far into strip clubs out here, bud.
No, fuck that noise anyways. Honestly, that shit's... what's the point?
So again,
have you
imagine
ever
these
even-
are the fancy versions.
Those are the fancy versions, bro.
Well, you know what I mean. There's a fancy version of that one. There's that is the fancy version, and then they're gonna have the new one coming out in Dominaria something remastered. Yeah,
That's in Brothers War.
this one. Oh,
Yep.
okay,
It's a bro card.
bruh.
That's totally like a bro card.
It is a bro card.
Totally a bro.
Fix this at all.
Uh-oh, and then we see his titties.
Arr.
Oh no, it flipped around my camera. Nah.
I think we're going to be calling Ashnod's Ashnards now.
Ashnard.
Ashnards. Well, it seems as though we've got a pretty strong showing for OG Ashnod's Altar right here. Good old
Nice.
That's the best version, right? Okay.
Well, that's the one we're going to keep.
Yeah, absolutely.
all
People
right.
love that. They want that thing to stay around.
Oh my god, I recorded the bro video today as well. bro.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead, close this poll out, and let's see which one we're gonna destroy.
Let's talk about. I know. I was doing that way back when. Damn. I was like, let's talk about bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bruh.
Right,
Wow.
vote.
They want Pyres to go. And they also want to see that. So
So if I have a feeling Pyre's is going to get shredded, that means the altar is going to get sold.
Well,
So
let's
we
go
kept-
ahead. We've got a poll up for you live here in the comment section. So go ahead and choose. Which will you destroy? A Pyre of Heroes or Phyrexian Altar?
oh, I have a feeling Pyre is going to go because it's the least value. There you go. Much better.
Or just put them both really far on the edge of the screen. Burn the pyre on the pyre. Absolutely,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yep. I had to get. I kind of felt that. So they're gonna go sell Phyrexian Altar, huh? Get
Yeah.
some moolah.
Well, that's a pretty smart choice there, fellas. So good work out there in the comment section. I too agree with that. The Pyro Heroes, that's going on the fire for zeros.
Yep.
Yeah. It's good in it, well, yeah, you have to pay for it too. Yeah, but still, it is good in if you're running tribal.
Let's talk about bro.
It's not Maskwood Nexus good though.
Yeah.
And even then, like monetarily, both of them are probably not even $5 together anymore. And Pat, what did you get for us today? Ooh.
So I brought in some equipment specials for the evening. I went a little bit thematic on here. I decided that we might as well go ahead and choose Commander's Plate, also Black Blade Reforged, and Basilic Collar. Now, these are all things that you see pretty often in a game of EDH, so this might be a difficult thing for everybody out there, but we'd love to get your votes. As I type into the chat here, so just bear with me. Man, wouldn't it be great if I had somehow had this ahead of time?
You can't pre-do those, can you?
I'm not that good.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
I mean, I might be able to somehow get like I could maybe make like a Word document and just add some of this, like copy and paste it over there so I could, instead of having to type it in, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, no, I get you.
It just makes me
I
seem
got
like
to
an
feed
idiot.
the gato. I'll be right back.
This one's you made this one tough.
Well, that was the whole point. I also thought about, instead of Basilic Collar, putting Shadow Spear in. But I don't know.
Ooh.
The whole Death Touch and Lifelink is pretty tasty. The add-on of
yeah.
Shadow Spear's ability is really, really good, though. You
I
know, the
know.
whole screw you're indestructible kind of deal.
Yep.
Well, that's why we've got the people in the comment section, so that the viewers here can go ahead and pick their choice as well. We don't have to decide. It's their problem.
It's their problem, not ours. I like to participate. Those are good choices.
Well, thank you. I'm really glad that DJ was able to find some good, difficult cards as well.
It's been a fun time.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, I just want to extend another thank you to the pair of you for coming on this evening, and for everybody out there as well joining us.
Yes, thank you for the invite. Much appreciated.
And also, thanks for playing with us in the Commander Raids format. All that's been super friggin' great.
I know. I was talking to Bob the other day. I've been I was going to do last night because somebody dropped out, I guess. But we'd already we were balls deep in the battle / try to do the chip challenge. So I felt bad, but I'm free tomorrow if anybody else is. So
yeah, we might be able to get something towards the evening time.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm planning on getting pretty torched tomorrow, so.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday, yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, because of like my odd belief system, I don't really do anything for my birthday in like a big sense. It doesn't mean a whole lot to me. It's just kind of an excuse to do what I'm doing anyways.
Oh, I hear you. Like, I'm just gonna kind of extra get messed up.
Yeah, like I'm actually gonna get those chicken fingers today, man.
Yeah,
you know that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down, like I'm gonna get that order of chicken fingers and egg rolls. Yo, fuck it. I don't mind
I'm
being
gonna
fat.
get her number.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna get bigger shirts. I'll just lean into it. This is what it is.
Love it.
No, I actually did just find out that Kohl's has a big and tall section, so super happy about that.
Nice.
Disappointed in myself, but happy about the, you know. But what I am happy with is that you guys out there chose Commander's Plate. That's a pretty bold choice. So thank you for settling on that. I personally, well, I can't tell you till it's all over and done with, but good choice, y'all. So let's go ahead, drop out Commander's plate, slide this bad boy over, slide this bad
Oh,
boy
I was
over.
hoping there was going to be some cleavage back there.
Yeah, no titties.
Damn
Yeah, I'm not that cool.
it. Be cooler.
But now, which will you destroy? It's all in capital letters. That's why I said it like that.
So you said you've been doing book readings, right?
Yep.
How's that going?
Not too bad, honestly. I've been spending a lot of time just like recording and listening back to my voice. That way I can figure out how it works for me. Like what kind of authors and what kind of setup works best, whether it's
I gotcha.
poems or kind of longer formats. I've kind of settled on a couple of sci-fi authors. I think some H.G. Wells isn't too bad, but Lovecraft has a lot of really short stuff that seems to be pretty popular nowadays. So I might do something like that.
Cool. Okay. I have to be careful the way I say this. I like Lovecraft. I love Lovecraft's stories. Him as a person, didn't know him, but come to find out he's a real big POS. But whatever.
Yeah. It's one of those things where, man, Michael Jackson definitely touched those kids. This is like a synopsis of a Dave Chappelle bit. He touched a lot. He touched kids. Like we can all agree on that. His music is great. We can all agree on that. But he didn't touch enough kids to not make his music good.
Yep.
Commander plate plus Ashaya plus Awake in the Woods. Bro, Awake in the Woods plus X. Like the card just by itself, like just Awake in the Woods is, and honestly, if you can recur it, that's the big fucking craziness here. Is if you can play that card a few times because it just builds upon itself. That Scute Swarm and Awake in the Woods. Like,
So I thought about putting
Shit,
Awake
dog.
in the Woods in my elf deck, along with Maskwood, because my elf deck.
Right.
I have infinite combos and shit in that thing, and tutors. It's probably my fastest deck.
Wow, this is pretty crazy. We've got 80% to 20%. 80% of our audience tonight wants to destroy Blackblade Reforged. But it's so strong. Well, y'all have spoken, and that's the one. It's going in the bin. Da da da. Yeah, right. You can't see it, but that just occurred.
Yep.
That's definitely what happened. I have all of those cards. That's for sure. That's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, hi.
Holy moly, look at you go.
Freaking huge. What's up, guys? Sorry, I was,
chilling.
I wanted to stare at the girl. Way better than looking at me.
Yeah. Why? What happened to the lady?
Yeah.
He actually was in the bathroom. Yeah, that's where the playmat is. Luckily,
I mean,
little bit of hot soapy water and it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's right. No, I told you I had to feed the gato.
Yeah, no worries.
Yes, Kitty was about to get aggro in like 2 minutes. So I was like, all right, don't feed you.
Kitty
She was surprised she'd have to hit me up 20 times. Way early.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Prime is like.
Yeah, that's what was on the chick. I'll put it back to the chick. Or do we want a different chick? I can find a different chick if you want.
I don't know, man.
He's like,
that's
you got a bunch of extra waifus hanging around.
Yeah, I think I had a couple waifus. I could go look real quick.
No, we're just jerking your chain, bro.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, this is my messy abode. But once I get rid of that piano, I'm gonna actually have a nice setup where the piano is. So But I don't want to spend $700 to just destroy it and have it go away. So it's like, you know,
Yeah, you should
Wow.
have somebody give you $700 and they come get it,
I'll get it for free. Just
or
point it out.
that.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's free. What's wrong with it? Oh, there's a ton. It's a project piano. That's for sure.
I bet
now,
if you
now I
just
want
wheeled
to find a
it
different chick.
outside, it would eventually go away. Just like take it to the
Yeah.
shitty part of a town. Like
Yeah.
I've seen more than a few crackheads.
So that's how your
you could
dates
just
go.
get rid of that piano. Like
Just
Okay,
drop
so
off downtown somewhere. Yeah, get out.
I legit in my backyard have what me and my family call the picker
right,
pile. What did Drip say?
That-
Yo, DJ,
Oh.
last night you looked like you had rough sex.
Yeah.
But no,
My whole body was drained, dude. I had a reaction to it. It wasn't just like, oh, this shit's hot. It was like a reaction.
like something bad happened. But I
no,
legit,
like, my body temperature dropped to like nothing. It was crazy.
I have a thing in my backyard called the picker pile. I go, well, motherfuckers walk through the alleyway, grabbing shit out of my backyard. So it's, excuse me, random stuff out of my garage or my basement. Because the house I live in was my grandparents, so they hoarded a little bit, and we got it upstairs cleaned and remodeled. But there's just a few things in the basement still. So it's like every spring and summer I go down and clean up a little bit, try to get that stuff out, and I drag it out to the picker pile. Some of that shit doesn't even last like 10 minutes. It's gone. Just like, what? I wouldn't believe it. Like old air conditioners, just random stuff.
people are
messed up.
fucking wild.
Dude, they're
Everybody's
wild.
trying to turn a dime. Make a
Yep.
bit of money if they can.
Yep,
And for
it's
some
crazy.
reason, they think that's where it's at.
And I think another that can relate to Magic too, because I noticed when I got back in, it was a lot of resale stuff happening. The Timmies got involved when COVID hit. When the unspecified virus hit, they were like, "Oh, quick, Zendy tendies, flea market stuff." But I think that's why stuff's so messed up right now, or it has a big chunk to do with it, is people like that got in at this time, bought a bunch of crap because they thought it was going to be this all-time, I'm going to flip it, dip it, become a millionaire. And it kind of screwed up the stuff for the rest of us. Hence equals.
All right. Do we want Star Wars or another hot Star Wars hot chick or another hot chick? I think this one's vampire. Or not vampire. Let me know.
Let's go Star Wars, huh?
All right. Let me get fixed up again here.
Excuse me.
Get some.
This has been through several games, not Magic necessarily, but yeah, it's got ink
Apparently I'm
stains, all kind of fun
backwards
stuff
tonight.
on it.
Yeah. I was like, what is that? Because for a second it looked like a Japanese juice or something.
Yeah, right?
But it's all
Yeah. No, it's a shock top.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking shock top.
Yeah.
There you go, a little Mara Jade action.
Ooh.
Nice. I
Go
can't
ahead,
see her
switch over
boobies.
that.
Okay,
Aw,
well,
she's
I'm just
not.
kidding. Stop.
Show me more titties.
okay.
I'm a depraved Magic player. Oh, hi.
Yeah, that'll work for us.
That's better.
Oh, la, 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 la.
Damn, dude, what's going on? What's behind her?
Some demon spirit thingy.
Cool.
Unfortunately, it's not me.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
that's how I feel inside.
This was Daughter of Death.
How about you sit on my lap and I tell you what I want for Christmas?
That's right.
I don't have words. Words.
Right? Words.
That shut Prime up real quick.
So, looking over the show notes, let's see. We've got welcome Prime to the show. What up, Prime?
Hi.
Also,
Casey.
welcome DJ to the show. Welcome DJ
Oh,
to
I'm
the
here.
show. Rehash
Whoa, I
the
finally made it.
fireside chat. That was a big old chat right there, is what that was.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's been talked about too fucking much. Let's go ahead and skip that noise. Dominaria Remastered, spoilers, came and went. It seems to be packed full of goodies, same as my last
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Jumpstart 22 seems to have disappointed a number of people. Wow.
Really?
I've heard some stuff. The community seems to be pretty mixed on this, DJ. What are your thoughts? You seem
I
surprised
don't know. There's
by
some
that.
fun stuff in there. There's some fun stuff in there. Their choices of what to animate is kind of like the anime versions. I like them. Those are the ones that are worth really going after. There's a couple big cards, but not a lot. Like the biggest card was like what, $30 or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the rat, the new
Oh, the rat. Yeah,
commander,
I want
and
that rat.
heuristic study are the two top.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Well, it had a demon that crept up to $60, so it was out of my price range. So
He's sitting
there's
at 15.
one. He's now down to 15. Sweet, I can afford him now. Yay! Yeah, Casey says Jumpstart 2022 Weep cards are the primo. Yeah, they are.
Well, that's one of the
the
things
Karn's
I just
kinda,
don't understand. Like that Cold Steel Heart is almost $20 just because it's in like a sexy girl.
It also
version.
depends on the artist too. Like
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of the artists, so I don't know which one. But yeah, the the Vamp
actually,
Angel.
I did open 2 packs of it earlier, and I got one of those Kibo Ukatabi.
Oh,
monkey
you got the
things.
monkey.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I switched my camera around so it actually looks right.
Oh, I
and
can
I got
read
the
it.
monkey cage to go along with it.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
So that was a pretty decent pull.
That's nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I was down at my LGS. Like I said, I was bullshitting with the owner for a little while and said, fuck it. I'm not going to buy a whole box of this stuff. I canceled my orders for it once it was previewed, and it didn't look like it was going to be too crazy. Didn't want to buy into it. Still got some of the original Jumpstart around, so why switch it too much, you know? But I
Sorry,
wanted to get a
she's
couple of
signaling me
packs of
over
it.
to her, but like she's all, "Come here." I'm like, "I want to. Come here."
La, la, la.
Yeah, sorry.
But I've got
Carry on.
something to tell you. It's it's my crotch.
That's right.
That's what I wanted to tell you. My crotch.
Great art though. You know, the artist of Magic did these, but you could find these for like $6-7 on Miniature Market. So go check it out if you can find them. They're cheap.
Oh wow, that is pretty dang cheap.
Yeah.
So speaking of pretty dang cheap, a big tangent. We'll get there eventually. Don't worry.
Okay.
So I've been looking at buying a 3D printer. The whole
that's
technology seems really interesting. So last year, my brother-in-law bought one. And when I went over to his house for Thanksgiving, he showed me a couple of the things he had made. And it was pretty interesting. And when I went back down there again for this Thanksgiving, man, he had a whole bunch of really cool shit. And it made me think, wow, I could make a deck box, like really cool deck box, for like 50 cents.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
you could make almost everything. I'm talking dice, deck boxes. Yeah. You could build stuff like this. Like that.
I'm trying to remember the video game. It was with the cube, and you had the portal gun. What was that? Was it called Portal?
It was called Portal.
Yeah.
Okay,
this
Portal.
Isn't 3D printed, but you get you could totally 3D print.
Well, no, he did the cubes, and they were pretty impressive. Paz showed it off. His Nandes. I think he's in the Cracking Pack community, but he made them, and they're really impressive. They're pretty cool.
There's also a third-party company that I go through for aftermarket kits for my dudes.
Oh, okay.
One of them's 3D printed, and they do a really good freaking job. You can't see.
So I'm actually gonna try and pull up the screen here. So it's gonna take me a minute. If you can go ahead and just hype people up for it and all that.
Keep going. So yeah, 3D printing is interesting. I've seen some really shitty ones, but I've also seen some really good ones. I've seen people 3D print functional guns.
Oh wow!
but they don't fire like, you know, standard munitions. It's like a plastic thing, but they work, you know, actual pieces and guns and stuff.
Wow.
40K Games Workshop's kind of upset because people are starting to proxy 40K models with 3D printers. So there's that.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, it seems like a
You can
very
make all kinds of
interesting
shit.
technology. I've also seen a lot of like vases and, you know, all sorts of tiny little things, and also stuff that you actually can't make with regular technology, like uh, a ball inside of a cage, just printed like that. So there's,
Yeah, there's
you know, some real just varied things. That's one of the interesting things about it, is it's such a young technology that you can do so much with it that people just have never seen before. And I'll
and
go
I think
ahead and
it's
give you
gonna
an idea of one
evolve.
of the things I'm looking at here.
It's gonna evolve into something crazy too. Like we'll be able to probably 3D print, or we're probably already there, like prosthetic limbs and shit.
Oh yeah, they're already working on that. So there was a story that someone couldn't afford the. Oh yeah, that's is that
So-
his Netis or is that someone else?
This comes from somebody called Archimedes.
Okay. Yeah, he had a similar design to that. That's cool.
Let's go ahead and slowly pull up another screen here for you. So some contraptions like this, you can build small pelican cases, just all 3D printed. A nice gear-based one, kind of cool. Now these would be very simple, something like this here, where it's got just a straightforward design, just, you know, slaps over the top, and just takes a few hours. This right here is actually the one I was looking for. So this is the one I'd kind of set my eye on, as it were. So you've got a few different designs here for it. And as you can see, it's got a slot, so you can go ahead and slide in your commander cards. You know exactly what deck you're working with. Fits a whole double sleeve deck, along with a little spot for some extra dice.
I like that. That's cool.
And
Ooh,
from
it's magnetized.
Yeah, you can go ahead and buy some magnets, so it has a little bit of extra closure. But as you can see by the ribbing here, it'll slide right over.
Mm-hmm.
The magnets are actually super cheap, so I might
That's
go ahead
neat.
and just splurge and do the whole deal. And like I said, it doesn't cost much to make something like that. The whole price of it realistically is going to be like maybe $1, $2 to like actually manufacture that, and maybe 12 hours, but you just upload the file and it does its thing. So
It's all about like the cost to get the machine and stuff. And
yeah,
Apparently,
exactly.
Daughter Death got dual brain because he had to go AFK for a couple minutes.
Yeah, dual brain. We kind of just I took us on a small tangent. I was talking about 3D printing and the phenomenon that is additive technology, and how it can be used in so varied ways. And one of those is actually for making Magic the Gathering products. So not just deck boxes, but you can do a lot of other things with it. If you want to make tokens, you can do that. You can make small coins, your 1/1 counters, your dice, all sorts of crazy stuff. Also goes into D&D. Like we were saying before, there's no way that they can really monetize it anymore. I mean, they even sell the small figurines, but with something like that, you can just go ahead and make them.
Yeah.
3D printing equals the key to space exploration. 3D print it.
Absolutely. What's funny is I've actually seen some documentaries where people have made houses with 3D printers. They
I was
set it
I
up.
was just
Yeah, it's
thinking,
just
I was like, you could totally make something like this or window trim with that shit too.
yeah,
Synthetic wood.
Yeah, I saw a video of someone who made an entire desk out of just parts they printed out of a 3D printer.
Yeah,
Took
what
them a while, you know, a
trend.
couple of days, and
Yeah.
it was kind of a fucking waste of money, but it was a cool looking desk when he was done with it. I can't knock him for it. So,
Right.
you know,
This
big
is
ups to
crazy.
random prick on YouTube. I think that's his channel name. You'd have to Google it. I don't know. I go by random prick.
Random prick.
Nice.
Hashtag random prick.
Being able to print and recycle tools and parts, absolutely necessary for a long-term space mission. It is
Yeah.
very true, because the resin that they use, you can actually just like repurpose it. Depending on what type of printer you have, you can just melt down your scraps and then
Mm-hmm.
make more stuff, which
I
is
have
phenomenal.
seen some funny fails though.
Oh yeah, it's super cool to watch. It's very ASMR, and then when it goes like failure mode, it's super fun.
It's super fun. Like I
The
saw the
shit's
Darth
freaking out.
Vader mask, and it was all melted, but it looked like it was from the uh, garbage number 7 or whatever. Uh, the way that it had melted made it look like it was actually from the prop, but it wasn't. He was trying to make the actual helmet, and like the material he was using or whatever wasn't like 100% hardening or whatever. So it was kind of goopy, and it just melted. So it like collapsed in on itself and shit. It looked like it was burned. It was weird.
One of the really interesting things is that all of the software is free. A lot like with the YouTube creator, sphere, a lot of software 100% free. Like
Mm-hmm.
right now, we're using, what the fuck is this? StreamYard. This is
Yeah.
actually a paid version, but you can get this for free. Same thing, I'm using OBS. That's free software. Now, everything for your 3D printer, pretty much free except for the actual units. So,
Yeah. I think certain I don't know what they call them, the schematics or the files or whatever, that you get. Some of those you have to pay for, but they're not that expensive.
yep. I've seen a couple that you've got to buy into, but
Mhm.
it's for very complicated things like the
Yeah.
unit you've got there behind you. One of the, yeah, I'm using StreamYard and OBS on a 11-year-old rig. So I'm doing what I can. It's surprising. That's why people are like, "Oh man, Pat, you know what you're doing." But this fucking computer, instead of cyber power, more like cyber sour. Suck a dick, PC. But yeah, no. It took a while. I worked for about a year trying to pay off some like debt that I had that was accruing monthly. Um, I had a small loan, and I worked real fucking hard to get that shit paid off ahead of time. And I went ahead and I was able to pay for a whole year of car insurance ahead of time, making those
Nice.
smart money moves.
Yep.
And by doing that, you don't make those payments every month and you free up more money. And then you keep doing that same thing. And then all of a sudden, after 6 months, a year, you're in just a huge fucking spot where it's like, holy moly, I freed up a few $100s every month. Smart.
Smart.
Doing there's What's funny is that nowadays people spend so much time on the internet doing bullshit. Fucking around on Instagram and Facebook. Don't get me wrong. I like to look at chicks with barely anything on. I'm doing it right now. But you can also spend a lot of time learning on the internet. Anything
Right.
you want to know is pretty much free out there on the fucking internet. You just type into Google, how do I change a radiator in a 1991 Mazda 626? You get the fucking results. You can click on a video where someone's already doing it for you. You want to
Yep.
learn how to be like not poor? There's literally thousands of people that are millionaires putting shit out on the internet on how to not be poor. Like you can listen to Warren Buffett on like how to make money. Learning about the stock market, like index funds, buying options and shit. Bro, I grew up really fucking poor, and I'm not anymore. Cause you work hard and you learn to like. I don't know.
The world's got me kind of fucked up right now, though, just because everything's costing so much right now. So now it's like, oh, still living paycheck to paycheck, even though I really shouldn't be. Should be cush, but it's just
Yeah, shit's getting more and more expensive.
that's
I
a me
mean,
problem with a work problem. So
Yeah, I went down to the fucking Dollar General earlier today and I was like, oh shit, I forgot my coupons at home. You know, it's Saturday. You get $5 off if you spend $25 or more. Now, don't get me wrong. That sounds like I'm being cheap and miserly, but I'm saving five fucking dollars. So it's like, I just got that detergent for free, bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it doesn't sound like I'm being miserly, does it? No, I'm being smart. God damn. So I forgot my coupons. And it was like, oh, I'm just gonna get a couple of things. Just need some isopropyl alcohol, some like drink mix, you know, some random shit. What do you mean it's gonna be $14.95? Get the fuck out of here.
What do you mean
Yeah. It was like, no, I'm not
14.95?
paying you 10 cents for a bag. You can go on ahead and suck my nuts. I brought my own.
Do you guys have bag surcharges?
Yeah, that's like a thing where I live.
Ah, not
Yeah.
for me here yet, but
I think
I
Cali
mean-
was like the first ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
right?
we didn't vote on this. What are you talking about? Oh no, it passed. Or like what bill?
What bill? Also, if you go outside, it gives you cancer in California. So don't go outside,
Oh,
California.
whatever.
Oh,
You
so
know,
like,
I get yelled at when I used to smoke cigarettes. You'd be like, "Put
yeah.
that out!" You're like, "I'm
It's
fucking
funny as
outside."
shit. So, I like I said, I'm planning on retiring in Southeast Asia, and I spent a little bit of time in Vietnam, right? And when I was over there, this was pre-pandemic. This was 4 or 5 years ago, and everybody was wearing masks. And I asked my wife at the time why everybody was wearing masks, and she was like, "There's two reasons. They don't want pollution because it's so many cars, so many bikes. It's just bad to breathe the air, and people don't want to get a suntan on their face. It's an Asian thing, but."
Isn't that a
Wearing
smog issue,
masks
though?
is just like so ubiquitous already. So it's
Yeah.
not that big a deal, especially in big cities. And it's just going to get fucking worse. Like, just in general. I mean, get used to it.
Right, and that's like that's a pollution thing, right? Too, for down there, over there,
Well,
up there.
sort of. In all honesty, for the most part, it's because poor people work the fields. People that work the fields get tan. So if you're tan, they think you're poor. So Asian people want to be really white. And it's like they want to emulate Caucasians. That's why there's like face whitening creams and stuff like that. That's why, like in Japan, the geishas would paint their shit all sorts of white because they want to look like us. I don't know. It's fucking weird. But
Yeah.
then again, bro, there's a whole lot of white women that go to tanning salons. So the grass is always greener on the other side, huh?
right. It is funny though.
Funny world. I don't
That
know
it
how there are
is.
still people listening to us. It's like- I mean, thanks everybody for being here. It's just like-
Wow. It's like, why are you still here?
yeah. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. I need the hours and everything.
Yeah.
Actually,
Are you
I-
not monetized yet?
No, I just got the email 2 days ago to like
Mhm.
do the acceptance stuff.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so funny. I thought they're like, oh, we're gonna get back to you in 24 hours, or
yeah,
it may
this
take a
is-
week.
and
And it was
at
like
some
instant.
point.
It was instant. They still haven't paid out though.
Mm.
And for some reason, my the monetary whatever it keeps going lower and lower. I'm like, what? Oh, okay, I know they're getting their percentage in there, but holy
Oh,
crap!
shit. Yeah, no, I was talking with a pack opening addict,
Yeah.
off the air. I don't know why. For some reason, he really enjoys my brand of humor. But
Nice.
yeah, for whatever, yeah, it's worth. We were talking about like monetization and YouTube shit, and
Right.
there's like no money in it still, and it's like, yeah, okay, cool. I just needed that affirmation that like it's
Yeah,
not fucking
I-
worth it. It is legitimately just for fun. Even if you get to like 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, shit. Okay, I know somebody that's got like 2 or 3 million subs, and he makes a living off it, and it's a fucking job. No
Yeah.
joke. He works harder than my boss's boss, and that's why he makes that money. And he can
Yeah.
go ahead and continue to suck a dick doing what he does. That's not my life. I'm not doing this for 14 hours a day. Don't get me wrong. This is
Wow.
cool, but then when you have to go and edit and like record
Oh
while
yeah,
you edit, and just,
editing. Oh,
okay, I have to live stream 5 days a week for at least 3 hours. Oh, that just sounded less fun.
That kind of like
Yeah.
turned weird.
Yeah, it's just like okay, no, that's real work. Yeah,
It
like
is. It is. I because I have to put out daily content, right, to really get up there further, and that's what Ed does. He does. He'll probably do a few batch recordings, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
he does his daily stuff, pop it in there too. So, yeah, it is. Editing does suck. It.
Oh, so that's one of the things like I talked about with Tom a bunch is that that's how I started doing my videos and he started doing the same thing a couple of months back is straight up
Yeah.
just take a day. Hey, I got 6 hours. I got 6 hours on Sunday morning. I can just sit down, drink a pot of coffee and record a bunch of fucking videos. And then boom,
Right.
I got content for the next 2 weeks. Once you start
Yeah.
figuring that out, that part of creating is totally different. You can't do that with whittling. Like if that's your job is you whittle a stick and then you make a walking cane out of it and it's got all these crazy totem faces in it. No, that
Right.
shit's going to take you fucking weeks and months.
Yeah.
Your video is going to come out once a month and it's going to be really high quality. No, fuck that noise. I can do an unedited video, absolutely raw, one take. Boom, there you go. It's done in 5 minutes. There's my content. Just upload it. That part takes longer.
I like being able to put like intro and outro on it.
Right.
Like I did do videos every day. Broke my ass, man. I'm not in a position where I can afford that because there's no
Adam.
I don't have a Patreon or any of that stuff
Yeah.
Well, so
to
that's the thing. It's like
fund
Dual
that
Brain.
kind of thing.
Dual Brain's like right at that point where he might as well hire an editor.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I think he
they
should.
don't cost much. Like no joke, it's probably $10 to $20 per edit, like per video that you edit, up to an hour. Now that seems like a lot, but at the same time, if you're making $5 to $10 per 1,000 views, you go ahead, throw somebody those bones, and if it doubles your amount of viewership, it literally paid for it fucking self, and you didn't have to do the work. And then that
Right.
sub base grows because your viewership grows. So
Right,
there's like
yeah.
a feedback loop into it. Now, is it worth it? Fucking not for me. Nah, dog. Like that's not for me. Don't get me wrong. I am looking at like, oh hey, I can pay somebody $20 on Fiverr to get a cool intro. Don't get that's not a bad idea. I should do that for this. DJ works so goddamn hard because every week he's got a brand new intro, all sorts of edits, clips he's taken off of the internet, whether it be graphic, audio, visual. Like that's so
Yeah.
much fucking work. I am not doing anything like that. And I mean that in two different ways. I'm not currently doing it, and I'm not going to do it in the future because that's so much work, and I'm just not doing that. Like, I got balls I need to wash. Preferably
I gotta go to the Dollar General and get my ball soap. What the fuck?
like I don't know what to tell. Like, I mean, I'm a bachelor, so I gotta like vacuum my floors. I gotta do my laundry. I gotta buy shirts. Like, I gotta clean my toilet. I gotta do dishes. I gotta go to the grocery store to get food. I gotta cook that goddamn food, and then I gotta wash those fucking dishes again. Oh,
Yeah.
and then I got stuff on me. Now I gotta do laundry again. It's like edit videos does not fit in that. I just got a new Xbox. How am I gonna take time to fuck around on my Xbox if I'm editing videos? I
You got a
can't.
new
Right.
Xbox?
And one of those sounds a whole lot better.
You got a new Xbox?
Yeah.
Yeah, that big black fucking thing.
What do you play? I have one as well.
So, okay.
Let's be friends.
Okay, no joke. I actually
you're
just
gonna be playing
downloaded this
Minecraft.
game called Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
Off of Game Pass?
Dude, it is it's super easy. Like it's an 8-bit, 16-bit game. It's just a bullet hell kind of thing.
Mhm.
Nice.
But I was playing some Halo Infinite, Bannerlord. Ooh, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, one of the best looking, fully fleshed out. Man, that's a whole other thing. It's don't bring me there. Don't bring
the
me there.
Discord thing, that's my Xbox name, and I think you can friend me from there on Xbox.
Yeah, just send me a dick pic through your email along
Okay.
with your gamer pass. Like
There you
your
go.
gamer tag.
Ooh, how about Gamer Taint?
Gamer tape. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah, mine's still damn it midnight, spelled all sorts of funny. because I had a dog that was all sorts of fucked up when I was a kid. It would, I think somebody gave it drugs, no joke. We found it in a crack house and we
Wow.
took it home because that was a bad place for that dog. And it would just like freak out and then run into walls.
Oh no.
Yeah, she ended up just running away one day because she was in the
Wow.
backyard, just like freaked out and ran. It gets sadder from there, and I'm not going to share it here.
I had a blind, deaf pug. That was not fun.
You lost me at blind and deaf, and then you said pug, and I was like that's even fucking worse. My
Poor
aunt-
bastard.
Well, my
His name
aunt
was
and uncle-
Roger.
Yeah. Oh Jesus! So my uncle Roger, no joke, has 5 pugs. Well, okay, they had 6, and then it's now at like 3. Cause, bro, they last so fucking long. It's wild.
Fucking dude. Okay, so Roger outlived both my grandparents.
Oh,
and he was fucking
fuck,
blind
man.
and deaf, right? So I'm trying to find the picture, but it was so it was unreal. Like he was blind and deaf, overweight pug. And anytime I'd come over after my grandpa had died, my grandma would call me and she'd be like, I can't find Roger, because she had COPD and stuff.
Yeah, she's not walking around in the backyard looking.
Yeah, so she'd call me and I'd show up and the goddamn dog would be on the front porch. I'd be like, really? So anyway, and I'd have to like feed him and he'd just wander around and he'd bump into stuff. Like that's how he knew where he was.
Wow.
Like bumping into shit. And he had a sister. Well, after my grandma had finally passed on, my
What
uncle
did I see? Pipe dreams?
Pipe dreams.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
No, I was just picking on Dual Brain. He's saying that maybe next year he'll start making a profit off of YouTube, and I said, "Nah, dog, that's pipe dreams."
Oh.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to mute this so you don't hear me hacking after I smoke this big bong.
Nice. So yeah, we end up giving the pugs to my uncle. My uncle takes them, and Roger makes it about, I don't know, another year or two, and then we get a phone call that they lost him in the field, and they found him dead a day later in the field.
Wow.
Because there they are. He got scared.
Wow.
Poor Roger. Pug. Yeah, poor Puggy. This is that's Sonia, and that one's Roger. He was the blind and deaf one. But he got like lost, and I think he got so scared that he had a heart attack.
Oh, poor thing.
Sad.
And then Sonia died earlier this year, so she made it. She was fucking pushing 20, dude.
Wow. Yeah. Like I said, those little dogs last quite a long time.
Unreal. Yeah. I hated pugs. I hated them. And then my grandparents got them, and I was like, oh, they're so stupid and ugly, but they're kind of cute for that reason.
Yeah. It's like why people enjoyed Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah.
Like they shouldn't really exist.
Yeah.
But they do, and they're kind of cute. They're like,
well, now I have to take care of it. It's in the house. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. One of my aunt and uncle's dogs, they called it Ebenezer, but it had a super fucked up nose, so they had to get it a surgery so it could breathe better. And then they changed its name to Weezer. And man, that dog loved to get high.
Nice.
Yeah.
My buddy's cat's name's Wheezy, and it's because it breathes like that. It's all fucked up. It's like,
Oh, see, okay. Look at this. Drip has more confidence in you, Dual Brain, than I do. You'll go ahead. You'll have to prove me wrong. I would love to be proven wrong here. I would love for you to like send me a screen cap of like you getting $666 and being like, dude, look at this. You can go ahead and suck my dick. Drip, drip, drip. And it'll be like, you proved me wrong. I like it. I'm proud of you. It's just that
wait,
the hustle.
Yeah, no, I'm curious because like I passed the threshold. They haven't sent me nothing, so I don't know how long that takes.
Well, go ahead, click on your monetization page, and do you?
No, it still says you don't need to do anything yet. It won't let me do anything. I've done everything else, so it's like okay, I'll
Uh,
figure it out.
you might want to like log into your AdSense page or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
Oh man, Shock Top is such a tasty brew. What up, Jacob Whitaker?
You doing, Jacob?
Ed will start making money around Christmas for sure off of YouTube. Oh, Cosmic Seeds.
There you go.
That's all I got. Was just like that. I just tripped up right there. Yeah. And then also Brian Guile says Moxfire. I don't. Okay.
Spoiler alert. That's Jacob. Jacob is Moxfire. Moxfire is Jacob.
Yeah, but who's Moxfire?
Who's Batman? Moxfire is Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jacob is Moxfire.
It seems like a small loop that I've been lost in.
Hey, puff on that BB. Triple P.
Spoilers. Where is she?
Where are the other drugs going?
Yeah, right. So speaking of Superman and Batman, there, I was a little disappointed to see that Henry Cavill isn't going to be coming back for more of The Witcher.
You know why though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Did he touch somebody? Is that what this is?
No.
No.
They touched the character too much, apparently.
Yeah, he told him to F off.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like the direction the show was going. Straight up was like, I'm out.
It was more message focused, and they focused on the girl.
Yep.
It's not horrible, but it's just not great.
And they kind of did disingenuous. And Cavill, dude, that guy, in my opinion, is probably one of the more level-headed people out of Hollywood right now because he's actually like he plays 40K and stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
So I actually heard that he missed at least one interview because he was doing a raid in World of Warcraft and he couldn't like be bothered to go to the like casting for it.
Yep.
And so that's actually yes, I've got to give him praise for that. You know, being true to yourself.
Hello, wife of Mox.
What up, yo? There is something to be said about like having enough. When you get to a certain point, and it's like, well, he's probably worth at least a couple $1 million. He probably doesn't like need more. Don't get me wrong. He wants to work. He wants to make more, but there's a certain balance of it there. And I think that's real big.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. The second season was kind of a drag, to be perfectly honest.
I didn't even watch the second season.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was just okay. It wasn't as great as the Rings of Power. Oh, baby.
All right. You said the magic words. Bye.
That was horrid. Oh, my God. It was Adventures of Super Karen. Really.
I have a tempest in me.
I don't know.
Fuck are you talking about, bitch?
Yeah, I don't have that Amazon Prime, but I was pretty sure that anything new for Lord of the Rings was probably going to suck dick.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad that it was terrible, which is, I know, sort of a fucked up thing to say out loud.
It serves a
Oh man, I wish I could talk about it more, but it was so funny. They had paid influencers, right? People that got paid to watch and review and hopefully shill, right? Yep. They said, I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to watch Game of Thrones first. This is hot tight. And they were the influencers that they paid didn't even bother to review it till after freaking the season came out, after everything came out, and they were still stuck on Thrones, and then they went back and reviewed. I thought that was hilarious. Damn. People that paid couldn't even pay attention. Yeah.
a lot of controversy around it too, because now like to avoid review bombing, all these sites, review sites have holds, like 24-hour holds on
Yep,
stuff that comes
yep.
out. You can't review it, but then because they're like, oh, it's review bombing, but it could go positive and negative, because then you see like an uptick in garbage positive reviews of something that totally sucks balls.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same.
That's happened a
fucking
whole
thing.
lot. Yeah.
Especially
Well,
lately too.
That's one of the reasons why Rotten Tomatoes has the audience score and like review
Mhm.
score and shit. I
Yeah.
think that's a really good way to do that. Divvy that up so you can see.
Oh, but they've been throwing
the
Rotten
weight's
Tomatoes
at.
is no longer a good site to believe on the reviews, because you'll have the shills all saying it's 100%, and then they'll like filter out bad reviews, like reviews that like actual reviews, not just this movie sucked or F you or anything like that. Like actual reviews that went in depth, they didn't post up. They would time delay it out for like forever until they got the certain mark that they wanted, and then boom, oh, see, look, Rotten Tomatoes is 80% or 90% or whatever. Oh man, whatever. It's just like new movies are not that great. There's a couple. Did you guys see Bullet Train? That was fun.
Nah, dog. I pretty much don't watch movies anymore in general. I've got a
Okay.
terrible attention span.
So I got
Like it's weird though. Like I say that, even though like today I played this fucking game for hours. Like I was up until easily midnight last night just playing this game for hours on end. Even though I say I have a terrible attention span, I can do that shit. But when it comes to like, oh hey, you want to watch this movie? It's like, man, 90 to 120 minutes of watching a movie sounds fucking terrible for the most part. Because like most movies nowadays kind of suck. Like,
Yeah, there's that.
The
Yeah.
last like new movie I saw that was just like, oh my god, was Mad Max Fury Road. That
Yeah.
movie is
Oh, that's a
fucking
wild.
fire.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that
if
was a
you've
good one.
never seen that, Prime. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The way you nodded, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can be
Oh,
friends
no.
with him anymore.
No, I've seen some shit. Trust me.
Yeah. Like that was probably the last like really good movie I saw. And I've seen some of these Marvel like CGI fuckfest, and I just can't handle it anymore.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
can't.
just
I
too
can't
busy.
handle it anymore either.
Like,
And
I saw-
and it's dumb.
well, so the Transformers movies are just like the most premier, high quality, multi-billion-dollar budget that you can get, and it just like hurts my head. I don't know
Oh,
what the
dude,
fuck
straight
is going
up.
on.
So, like, I don't want to be mistaken for a Bayverse fan. I'm not. G1 till I die. The Bayverse movie, the movies, man. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. Just a bunch of
Right,
metal clanging
yeah.
together. I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't see. And then, like, the last one, they couldn't decide on a fucking aspect ratio, so it kept doing this fucking
Just
thing
big, small
every
things, yeah.
scene, dude. I'm like,
Just stepping. Yeah.
ah. But yeah, it's just like, good.
Oh, I like that. Never seen Titanic, and Avatar was horrible. Okay, I don't know how we switched to like a movie review podcast, but let's lean into
My
it.
bad.
It's okay.
No, it's just, I'm fine with this. Like I have seen Titanic and I have seen Avatar. Titanic, I watched on 2 VHSs because it came like
when it first came out.
Yeah.
Two
So, like,
VHSs.
Some of our audience doesn't know what VHS is, so it's like the cassettes of movies.
Yep.
Oh God, I don't miss those
tapes.
times. So, Titanic was over fucking rated, and Avatar was good. Dude, I knew like halfway into that movie how 2 hours into that movie was gonna end. It was like nobody's ever ridden on this big giant fucking dragon thing. Oh, I bet the main character is gonna ride on this big fucking dragon thing. It's like, oh, maybe he'll get stuck in the body. That could be dangerous. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck in the fucking body. This is dangerous. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
And now it's like 13 years later, James Cameron comes out with the most incredible sequel of his entire career. Terminator 2 can suck a dick. This will make your mother cream. No, I want no fucking part of this. Avatar 2, wetter than ever.
No,
like,
he just came out too and was like, masculinity bad. I'm like, oh
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, I'm out.
No, I'm out, dude. Fucking see you later.
It's
Sorry.
okay. Eh, hot take right here. Japanese dude, make men feminine enough. I don't need them to do it with CGI characters. Like,
Eh,
I watch anime and I'm like, I don't know who I'm supposed to jerk off to. Like, which one's the guy? Like,
Don't know.
yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So, okay.
Hey,
back
Drip
to
though,
main
12
topic.
Monkeys.
If
And the show on Sci-Fi wasn't bad.
That's
The 12
better.
Monkeys.
12
12
Monkeys.
Monkeys was a fucking solid
Fucking
movie.
Epic,
That was
dude.
I saw that. I had gotten my tonsils out when I was in middle school, and I was home, and I took a bunch of like painkillers because that's what you do after you have like decent surgery. And Sci-Fi Channel had like a whole bunch of like Bruce Willis movies on, and that was the first time I saw 12 Monkeys. Fucking wild. It's
Right?
Nice.
what the goddamn. Bruce Willis is such an odd. I love that he's made the choices he did with his acting career. He's
Same.
such an
Yeah.
oddball like character choice in so many different things. Like Fifth Element. What the fuck is that Bruce Willis? Like whatever.
he
it
was
had
the
to be
same-
somebody.
He's just playing John McClane though. Like,
Mhm.
you know,
right?
I
He was
love
doing
that.
the same thing.
Like Fifth Element was fucking badass.
Oh, it's one of my favorite movies. I like. It's one of the few movies I still have on DVD
Mm.
because DVD was a thing. Some of our audience might not know that DVD was a thing. Like,
Wow.
well, I mean,
What's a Blu-ray? No.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like-
it's not digital.
like Laserdisc. I showed one of my coworkers Laserdisc, and they were just astounded that that was like a thing that existed.
Fucking
Yeah,
worth
record
it.
sized, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like I saw Mars Attack on Laserdisc on laser. Fucking ridiculous how far technology has gone. Nowadays it's just, oh, I've just got a phone and I can just do everything on this.
Yeah.
Blows my goddamn mind what's gonna happen in like 20 years. I just hope I don't have a heart attack and die too early.
Right. I don't want to die too early.
Yeah, like the right amount of early. I think it's
7 was good too, yeah.
Yep, I agree. I love that movie. I could talk
Honestly-
movies all day long.
that shit freaked me out. Like,
Really?
I don't know if that made it. I think that means it did its job. Like, I
Yeah.
still sometimes think of like that dude with a barbed wire around his stomach that had to like eat a bunch of beans or whatever. And it was like, oh, dude, I can't fucking handle this.
Well, Kevin Spacey was a good actor until he started like mad creeping on all the dudes on set. So it's like, you gotta
He
go.
was probably a good actor after he was trying to fuck the interns.
Yeah, but
Like,
he
that
like
doesn't
went,
mean
he lost his mind and shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's part of being an actor is like not fucking your coworkers. So
Yeah.
maybe in that sense he was a bad coworker, a bad actor.
Right? I don't know, man. It's just weird. And it's so funny because of the current, state of things that would be accepted, but nah. He just bowed out. He's all like, all right, I'm out late.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember at this point it was probably like 5 years ago. Al Franken, he was a comedian and he turned out to be a senator at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And he got accused of like, I don't know, touching somebody or saying something like sexy over the phone. And he was like,
Well-
I'm gonna not be a senator anymore. And then
Yeah.
like the world happened, like Donald Trump was a thing. It was like,
Right.
dude, you could have like totally gotten okay with it. Like that right there is the Louis C.K. story. It's like, yeah, he
Right.
was masturbating on the phone and like he got canceled for a year or two. And then now it's like, he's on an international tour again. It's
Wow.
like, it could have been worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're still trying to attack and bring down Chappelle.
Motherfucker can't be canceled. Like, that's just okay. During the pandemic, because he lives in the middle of like fucking nowhere, Ohio, he
Yeah.
was just holding concert series. By concert series, I mean like just comedy jams in his fucking
Yeah.
backyard. He just
Right.
had like a big old field. He had a concert platform set up, like the whole staging and all that shit, speakers, lights, the whole nine, and was just holding comedy series in his backyard. Everybody had to come in with a mask, lock up their phones and shit. Dude, you can't cancel a motherfucker like that. It's like Joe Rogan. Do what you
Yeah.
want. He has enough money where he can just buy a comedy store. Like you can't break something like that. It's literally financially independent. He doesn't have to bend to rules, Dave Chappelle. Like, suck a dick. And also,
Yeah.
Adam, great point. Gary
Yeah,
Oldman,
Gary Oldman.
fucking
Yeah,
everything is awesome. It,
yeah.
Dracula, fucking top notch. Great quality. Bro, him as Commissioner Gordon, I didn't know that Gary Oldman was English until I was like 32.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Dude, what is it? Gangs in New York.
Bro, I didn't know that was Gary Oldman because
Yeah.
he's that good of an actor.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What else is he in
Oh,
that I
dude,
really
hold
enjoy?
on. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Ah.
Dude, that right there is like the fine line of acting because he's apparently so insane that he's hard to work with. But
Yeah.
he puts out shit like you saw in Kings of New York. Whereas
Yeah.
I didn't know that was an actor. I thought it was a time traveler. Like honestly, Gangs of New York, I gotta watch that again in the next like 5 days. I'm gonna put that on my list. That's a movie I will spend the 2.5 hours to watch because
I think it's 3.
that is a banger.
But yeah,
And
that's a good one.
maybe I'll try and watch The Irishman and also take a nap.
Irishman was decent. It was decent.
Dude, little fucking Marty Scorsese. Apparently he's a beast.
Oh yeah. No, I mean all the stuff he's writes. It's kind of like take the best. How do you say his name? Scorsese.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can just call
Okay.
him Marty.
Well, yeah, Marty, not McFly. You watch The Irishman. It's like I don't know, Goodfellas light kind of. It still has the extreme stuff, but not really. They
Dude,
made it-
I've
they kept
never
it classy.
seen any of the Goodfellas movies, and I've watched
There's
like
only one.
Oh well, see,
Goodfellas.
yeah.
There's one. Yeah.
and I've only seen one of the Godfather movies, and I think it was like 20 years ago.
Goodfellas is like one of my all-time favorites. So
God, what I need to do is get a lazy boy recliner and like 4 dishes of lasagna, and just
There
sit
you
down
go.
and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I watched The Godfather. I mean, it's definitely good. But Goodfellas just hit me different. Rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Ray Liotta. I like that he got
Remember
more
No Escape?
adventurous. It like No Escape. I don't think I
do.
caught that.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the future, whatever, right? And instead of the prison system, they just drop you off. Pretty much, it mirrors what happened in Australia.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
it's a prison
Yeah.
island.
It's a prison island. They're like, occasionally they'll do supply drops, but good luck.
Oh yeah, I think
yeah.
I've seen like 12 movies like this.
Yeah, you
Okay,
probably seen
yeah.
it. It's Ray Liotta. Ray
Yeah.
Liotta. Yeah.
Well, so that's one of the things, unfortunately, about someone like him who's had such an incredibly eclectic career, is that he's probably made like 150 movies in his, acting log, and now it's just like, god damn, it's hard to keep up with which movie's which.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the guy that played Doku. I don't remember his name. Someone in chat remind us.
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee. That guy would take a paycheck, bro. It didn't matter how horrible the movie was. He'd be like, "I'll take a paycheck, sure."
I
the
think
kids might like it. Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
he gave a fuck about a paycheck. I
Hey,
think he just liked to
here's-
feed on scenery, man. That guy was
Really?
good in everything he was in.
Okay,
He didn't
I
suck.
got something right here. I was just watching some clips from the Games Awards, right? Big thing that just went on in the gaming community. I want to say his name's Christopher Luke. He was Teal'c in Stargate SG-1.
Really?
He actually does
Oh.
a voice in like Elden Ring and just got like an award. He
Oh,
had an
nice.
8-minute monologue accepting his award, and they started like playing music to get him off. He was no joke like crying up there because he like finally got recognition for working so hard for so long in so many different like aspects of creating media. And it was great to see him get like actual accolades and appreciation for the work he's done over the years. And for him to just go up there and, really shed a tear over it was great. And then they just put that big fucking loop over his, waist and pulled him off, stage.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's funny.
Good for him though.
God
Yeah.
damn, Stargate SG-1. What a
Oh,
great
yeah.
show.
God, we're old.
Yeah, dad watches that on loop. There was a emo freaking Stargate. It was just horrid. And I do like the actor. He's Bixby from Train Spotting. Like, he plays a perfect psycho. It's so amazing. Like, he was also in 28 Weeks Later.
Oh, dude, 20. I'm not a huge horror movie guy, but that was the right amount of frightening.
Dude, when they let everyone out in the sniper scene, I was like, bruh. I was
And
hoping to
also,
make 28 months later. Come on, where's it at?
Throwback right here. The lead character from Stargate SG-1 was MacGyver.
Yeah, it was MacGyver. Yeah.
Yeah. God, we are that amount of old.
Right.
And my dad also watches Stargate
Atlantis,
SG-1 and Atlantis on repeat.
Mm.
I call him up every once in a while. Actually once a week. And he's just playing Fallout 4 or watching the same 5 or 10 series on loop. Because he's retired, and it's better to do that than watch CNN, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that
he's
or
probably
anything
seen
that's out.
Star Trek TNG probably 50 times.
Oh yeah, I went
Richard
through
Dean
and
Anderson.
rewatched it.
Yeah, there you go.
See, dude, oh man, I gotta go find clips of it, bro. But the first TNG, where we had young pre-beard Riker, and freaking and younger Picard.
Yeah,
and,
not crazy Patrick Stewart before he went fucking nuts.
Oh right.
Well, dude, he has dementia or whatever.
I know.
It's so sad that they're
So
just making it
sad.
do. This is when Casey Kasem had his stroke and they just made him keep doing New Year's countdowns.
Yeah.
It was what the fuck is happening here? Just
I can't drop the ball.
Dude, Patrick Stewart has become Professor X from the Logan movie.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
he's literally
Where
in a wheelchair and they're just
he's
pushing
all-
him from scene to scene.
Well, yeah,
this
but
is
he's
terrible.
And he's got the brain dementia going on, and he's just all that's him in real life. And he's like, "I'm in the writers' room," and they
Yeah, right.
I'm a poop room. Like, Mr. Stewart, Sir Stewart, you're not supposed to do that. I pooped him. I'm Picard engaged.
Damn.
Oh,
Tim
dude,
Curry,
fucking-
man.
And
Oh
Tim
yeah.
Curry,
Absolutely.
bro, he is not doing good. Hey,
Ah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Dude, I could watch Clue any day of the week. That
All right.
dude. As much as I say I can't watch movies, there's so many.
There's some.
Yep. Dude, I could watch Clue right fucking now. I could put that on and just do things around the house, and it's great for any moment.
All right. Well, since we've totally derailed anything, but it's your show. I was gonna say though,
I don't give a shit. We ran out of show notes within 45 minutes, and then we just, I don't know how we got to 2.5 hours, but there's still 6 people watching. I don't even think it counts me.
No, but there's one sci-fi besides original Star Wars. Freaking Event Horizon. I don't know why, but I just freaking love that movie.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
love that fucking movie, dude.
I don't need my eyes to see.
Okay, so back in the day, a lot of people might not even know this. I know you're hip, but Netflix used to send people movies in the mail.
Oh yeah.
And back in the day, when I was in high school, I had actually gotten Event Horizon on DVD sent to me, and I played it on my Xbox, just full stop, just my original Xbox. Watched it on that. Had no idea that it wasn't a sci-fi movie, that it was absolutely frightening, and I was just up all night, just being freaked the fuck out. That movie,
Which one?
Event Horizon.
Oh
it's
yeah,
just,
like one of my all-time
scariest-
favorites.
Oh,
dude, I love that movie.
That and the remake of Dawn of the Dead.
That one's pretty good. With
I can always watch that.
Bing Rames and shit.
Yeah, I didn't like the runners, but whatever.
Get down with the sickness.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a big Richard Cheese fan. The guy
That was
sings
Richard Cheese,
version of
yeah.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I did it all for
I like-
the nookie. Yeah.
I like all of that. You know, the original version, I'm a big fan of those like classic zombies, you know, the black and white Night of the Living Dead kind of shit.
Romero
You know,
style.
just walk past them with a pistol and just run towards the truck.
Oh
That
God,
stuff's fun.
Casey said species. Yeah,
Oh,
the second one was horrid, but dude, yeah, I guess if it's on, sure, why not?
and they like progressively got worse.
Oh yeah, no, it like anyway, it's so funny.
Some of my favorite franchises of all time: Alien,
Of course, and Predator.
Terminator, Predator.
See, I love the cheesiness of the Predator franchise at this point.
Dude, you guys talk about your dad's having loops, series on loops. I've got a movie. I've been watching Predator 2 every night before bed, like when I go to sleep.
Oh wow,
Right now, I just Predator 2, sure.
nice.
I love that
Predator,
movie,
Predators wasn't bad. It was alright.
I hated Prey. I'm gonna say it.
Prey?
I didn't like it. And the one
It was
before
better than I
was
expected it would be.
fucking terrible. It was better than the one before it, but I still didn't like it.
Yeah.
'Cause the one
No, I mean,
before
the-
it.
Seriously, this is comedy gold. We should talk about this, you, me, and Pat here on a different day. But we really
Right.
need to get into in I don't know
Holy
if it's Prey,
shit.
but what?
Casey. Oh my God.
Short Circuit. Oh,
and
yeah.
Johnny
I'm
5.
alive.
Yeah,
Johnny
dude.
Five
Oh
is
my
alive.
God.
Johnny Five
Okay.
is alive.
Holy fuck. Dude, I would love to do like
No, the
DJ,
premise-
I know you've
yeah.
cut a couple of things from Red Letter Media.
Yeah, just
Have
the
you,
one.
like- oh, dude, you gotta like
Send me the
check
link.
out their channel.
Send it to me. I'll check it out.
Dude, they are honestly great fucking creators. One of the things they do is best of the worst. So they
Yeah.
get like 4 or 5 horrible VHS movies, absolutely fucking garbage movies, and they sit around and get blasted, totally hammered ass drunk.
Yeah.
And then they just review the movies afterwards. It
Oh,
is
boy.
comedy gold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, but the premise of was it Predators? Okay, there was one where they were on the hunting planet.
Okay, that's
And then-
Predators. Yeah,
That's
with
Predators, and
with
then
the
they
A-
made another
well,
Predator. Is that right?
the Predator.
Where
I
it was
think
the misfit freaking army crew with Kim Peel or
Yeah.
Keelan.
Yep.
The premise is amazing though. It's ultimately funny because it's just like, what happened? Okay, so a bunch of advanced predators came here to fuck up some shit to steal a special ed kid.
Yep. Exactly. It's freaking ridiculous.
It's just like, what? Yeah, Pat, I know you're like, no way, dude, really?
Dude, yeah, and he ends up being the fucking savior of humanity, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah,
What the fuck is this?
I thought it was funny. I mean,
I thought
come
it was
on.
funny too, but like I hated that movie so much. It was funny. It's pure.
It wasn't the
comedy gold.
worst, but the ultimate concept. Just like when you say the concept of some movies, the concept's better than the movie. Like I
Yeah.
Come in Peace. Come on, bro.
Oh, dude,
That is
yeah.
a classic.
But I would rather watch that than the Predator.
Yeah.
Oh, I found
Come
out
in
the
Peace.
alternate. I found out the alternate title to "I Come in Peace."
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, Dark Angel,
Dark Angel, really?
also known as Dark Angel. Yes.
Oh,
Also known
interesting.
as Dark Angel. Don't get me wrong.
I heard you
Jessica Alba
laughing
was
on that.
hot.
I heard you laughing on that. You're like, no way, really?
Dude, straight up.
I was just
that's the
thinking, like,
plot.
hold on, savior of the world. Mommy needs
Yeah.
to wipe the spit out of the corner of your mouth so you can power the save stone.
No,
Yeah.
he's autistic and he
fuck.
figures out the fucking Predator technology somehow.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah.
autistic and he can fucking read it.
I mean,
That
don't
makes
get me wrong.
no
like,
sense.
okay, hold on. Omega Tremors
Oh,
is
yeah.
like the epitome of good movies. Like
Like,
it was
Bad good
I-
though. Like
well
like the
that's the thing is
best
if you
movie
watch
ever.
it now and you go back, I've studied a little bit of filmmaking and it's all set up and payoff in that movie.
mhm.
It's it the worst part is they've all got a serious case of the not gays, which is just they spend like the first 30 minutes of that movie just setting everything up, being like, these two dudes are straight.
Yep.
Besides that, fucking almost perfect film.
Well, it's just funny if you look at it that way, because it is kind of thick that they're like implying that they're not gay together, which for whatever reason,
I
is
want
like
a
the
girl with
mid-90s.
long legs
Yeah.
all the way up to
Way
here.
up
It's
here,
like,
fucking-
yeah, it's
It's like, what are you fucking talking about? Okay, cool. I get it. You're country
they're-
dicks that want women, but like,
Yeah.
this is before Brokeback Mountain, so it was kind of out of place for the time.
yeah.
You know, super weird. But I fucking love.
They had
those
to be
movies.
like ultra
plus
masculine. Yeah.
you got Kevin Bacon tucking his tight white shirt into his pants,
and
hanging
he's
out
got
in
that
cowboy
fucking
boots.
hair.
And it's like, I don't know why you guys need to sit in that big bench pickup truck, but okay, I guess you're just gonna eat those hot dogs in one
He's
bite. This is
Yeah,
very
that's right.
odd. Like,
Kevin
oh
Bacon,
man, I
he
don't
had
know
a
how
super.
you swallowed that whole thing without using your teeth. What the
It's
fuck?
manly.
Yeah, okay, I guess that's why they call you Burt Gummer.
Oh.
Oh damn, he's dead. Oh no, not Burt.
Burt Reynolds
other
is
guy.
still kicking.
No, not Burt Reynolds. The guy that played Burt Gummer. He's alive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But the other guy,
I
Earl.
don't know.
Earl.
Yeah.
Earl. He's dead.
Oh, that
The
guy
that
was
played-
old when the movie came out. He should be dead by now.
Yeah,
And I
was
don't
like,
mean
oh,
that
yeah.
with like callousness.
Yeah.
just
yeah.
know- that
No,
with,
me
like,
neither.
I just mean that with like fucking math. Like
Yeah, like
he was old in 87, so he should be dead.
yeah, exactly. So he shouldn't be alive anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Like,
It
I've
was still
smoked-
sad
I-
when Blue died. The real Blue.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
ancient
dude.
then.
Free Willy.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god.
What?
Now I just
Really?
want to like listen to that one song that made that song was better than the entire fucking movie of Free Willy. It's like it's so funny how like songs did that back in like the
Oh, yeah.
90s and early 2000s and 80s too, where it would like make the fucking film.
Mhm.
Like-
Especially if it was a popular song.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, speaking of which, if you find a 99-cent bin somewhere with old DVDs in it, it's all worth it for one scene. I think it was Pierce Bronson back in the day, or was it Pierce? No,
yeah.
it's Eye of the Tiger, and the song was more popular than the movie. But all I
Oh,
gotta say
yeah.
is Razor Wire. Watch
Isn't
the
that
that, and you'd be like,
Huh?
Isn't that Jean-Claude Van Damme?
no. God, I want to say Pierce Bronson. He's that action hero that looks sort of Hispanic.
Mario Van
That's-
Peebles?
No. We're talking 80s, Bo. Like the 80s action
And-
flick. Like
Antonio Banderas?
Oh my god,
Oh,
I
okay.
just watched the
no.
13th
I'm sorry.
Warrior.
I'm sorry. The hero. My bad. Obviously, I'm
Oh, The
in
Hero.
the mindset of the hero was actually Gary
Isn't it-
Busey.
Oh, okay.
Gary Busey before he went nuts, and he was still a little out there in that
Well,
movie.
he was
but,
still high
yeah.
as hell.
Well, I want to say
Yeah.
like something happened to him. Like, wasn't Gary Busey
No,
in like
got
a
into
car
an accident.
accident or something?
Yeah,
motorcycle accident.
Okay. Like,
I think it was a bike accident.
okay, so like that's some shit though. Like,
Yeah.
okay, just to be for reals, like
Right.
there's a couple of people that got crazy fucking famous by almost dying a few times. So, like Roseanne Barr, when she was a kid, she drowned and had to relearn how to like do math and shit. Like they put her in a
wow.
mental asylum, and she ended up being like an incredible
Ooh.
comedian. Don't get me wrong, taking Ambien and drinking on a flight and then going on Twitter is a bad fucking career choice. She was a good comedian
Yeah.
though. But like Gary
Yeah.
Busey, same deal. He had like a crazy head trauma and then some shit happened. Bro, Richard Pryor, after that motherfucker
Oh,
lit
yeah.
himself on fire freebasing, dude,
Yeah.
his comedy just blew up. Haha, see what I did there? Because the
Aha.
explosion. Yeah.
Highlander. Oh yeah, there can only be
Oh,
one.
dude, there can only be one.
Dude.
They're remaking that, and I'm fucking kind of.
Oh
But-
no way.
But
Uh,
rumor has it Henry Cavill's
There can
going to
only
play
be one.
Cloud.
All right.
So maybe some
Oh,
saving
dude.
grace on that end.
Dude, I could work with
I-
that.
If it's
Yeah.
true, I could work with it. It's all and hopefully with Henry Cavill's departure from The Witcher for the
Wait,
woke
is Sean
reasons.
Connery dead yet?
Yeah. Connery's dead.
he's passed a while ago. He
Yeah.
missed the whole what happened to movies nowadays. I'm sure he would be highly vocal. I'm sure. But honestly, if they're gonna redo any franchise, they should wait like 3 years. Let's filter out all the badness that's in Hollywood now,
Yep.
so they can turn around and actually listen to the fans and produce something that people will pay for. I mean, they destroyed Star Wars, they destroyed Star Trek,
Yep.
they destroyed Alien pretty much. I mean, I don't know, Alien versus Predator, but everything else they've touched.
Prometheus, the last Alien movie is fucking terrible.
You didn't like the Prometheus?
I like Prometheus. I didn't like Alien Covenant at all.
Yeah, Covenant was all right.
Fucking
Yeah, I
stupid.
like how
Why-
this chick is like super chick. She just gave herself a forced abortion, and then she's out like battling like nothing happened. I'm like, whoa, dude.
So that's whatever. That's besides the point. But the
Sorry about
Covenant
using
one-
that word. I'm just saying that's what happened in the movie.
Yeah, but in Covenant, they legit land on that fucking planet and they just walk outside. It's
Oh,
kind of like Earth, and then they wonder why the spores get inside them. Like, you fucking people are supposed to be the
Dude,
smartest people
I
on the
watched
planet.
like way too much
You're
sci-fi
fucking
stuff.
retarded.
Like not even sci-fi, like science, like
Yeah.
futurism
I'm sorry,
stuff.
it's
I've
fiction.
read too
Like
much
you
of
know,
Too
hard
many
science
books,
shit.
seen too
Yeah,
many movies. You
like-
just don't do shit like that. Like, that's just dumb.
There's a supposition in like technology that the first time we meet another alien being, we will never see them in real life. They will always be behind a wall because you don't know what the fuck type of like bacteria, virus, or whatever their equivalent of that is. Much
Yeah.
less like anything that they might speak in farts that are absolutely toxic. Like,
Yep.
like no
we don't
joke.
know.
Like they might, breathe fluorine or something. Like you don't fuck around with stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
how are you gonna go to another goddamn like? The Martian was a great movie, very entertaining.
Yeah.
I watched it on a flight from Vietnam to Japan.
Ah.
Kind of had nothing to do, so I was just chilling watching that. You can't do what he did in that movie because of all the sulfates in the soil and just
Yeah.
how like terribly toxic all of the like matter in that entire planet is to breathing. Like
Mm.
there's way too much in the like universe to actually like sustain human life. That shit ain't happening like that. So
No.
either go in or just say fuck it all when you're making a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Which is what I
right.
like what they did in Sphere. They just said, "No,
Yeah.
this is alien technology. Screw it. It just ruins the world with your dreams."
Yeah. I remember that.
That was
I
a
read
good
the book.
too.
The book obviously was better, but
Way
I actually
good
did read
book,
the
but
read the book.
The movie,
Yeah.
the movie was actually pretty close too. There's, like,
It wasn't
few-
bad. Yeah, it was fairly close.
fairly close for a movie adaptation.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brian. Cavill as McLeod. I can get
I
behind
could
that.
live with it. Yeah, I can get behind it. I just hope.
Yeah.
It's
But the
not
guy that
Witcher.
they're replacing him with, I don't know.
It's
he's not a
baby.
bad actor.
It's baby Thor. It's baby Hemsworth
Oh, is
Oh,
it?
shit.
for The Witcher. Yeah,
Ah,
it's baby Hemsworth. The baby one. I don't remember his name. I just whatever
But-
Hemsworth.
One of my favorite movies of all time, Demolition Man.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yep. Like it's
three seashells. What's up?
the
What-
three seashells.
What's you really did something. You really taught him a lesson. You really licked his ass.
Really licked
Yeah.
his ass.
Kicked his
Kicked his
ass.
ass. Sandra Bullock was so fucking attractive in that dude.
Yeah.
That bodysuit,
that cop
hair,
uniform, dude. I'm like,
that face. Mhm. And
what's
just the
other-
world building that they
Speed.
did. I mean, they had like ATMs, they had museums and stuff that people visited. They had just all sorts of really full like art sets.
Mhm.
You could look
Oh,
down the
Casey, you
street
going old
and see
school? Hell
people do
yeah.
stuff. Oh,
So
dude,
I had this
Repo
thing.
Man.
Wait. I had this thing. Get super blitzed on whatever Halo that you consume. Get super blitzed. What you have to do is watch the movie Brazil And then after you watch Brazil, watch the really bad but awesome movie Super Mario Brothers. I'm telling you, it's the same world, and you'll be like, "What?" Also, the plumber guy,
Bob
he's
Hoskins.
he's played Mario. He's also in the other one, so you'd be like, "What?"
John
Bob
Leguizamo?
Bob Hoskins.
Bob
Hopkins,
Hoskins.
yeah.
Oh, dude, wasn't Bob Hoskins the one in Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yes.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
that is a fucking film.
Also Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, dude.
I wish I could do this
Such a
real.
wild movie.
Oh yeah, but
It's
Brazil is
paint thinner.
amazing, bro.
Brazil is a fucking fever dream.
It is. It
Like,
is.
I
It's,
had no
it's such
idea
a
what
weird
was
movie.
happening. There's so many bright,
Well-
flashing colors, and just like, okay, now there's an angel. Wait, why are there so many pipes? Oh, who's using a typewriter? Get the
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
like. I
It
was
was
on
a-
drugs, but like they were too. So it was very off-putting.
Yeah, no, it is. It was a dystopian, whatchamacallit, a dystopian steampunk kinda. It wasn't Victorian steampunk, but it was like for whatever era that was. It had a bunch of like, it was even old stuff for when it came out, which was like late 70s or something like that. Don't quote me, but that movie's a trip.
Oh, dude, absolute fucking trip. Like I said,
Holy
dude, it
crap!
was
Look
like
at
a
what Cosmic
fever
said.
dream. Why did my 7th foil City of Brass go to? Well, my thoughts on that, Cosmic, is go ahead and sell it while you can, because,
Yeah.
well, in the words of oh Jesus, brain farting here, Warren Buffett. There's no perfect time to buy and there's no perfect time to sell, but if you can sell it, that's probably about as good as it can get.
Yeah, 2350. That's crazy.
Dude.
Lloyd is in the new season of The Mandalorian. Really?
Huh. I don't know if I have hope for that. I'm kind of scared.
I don't know. Did they bring back Homegirl or no? I can't
Gina
think of her name right now.
Carano? I
Carano,
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. I hope so. If she's in it, I'll watch it because I want to marry her.
You want to be an American Gladiator, huh?
I would like to crawl on her and let her, break parts of my body
Yeah.
and to step on them very much, Gina. If you're listening,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
you.
If you're listening, yeah, 'cause she's gonna be watching. She's gonna be watching Pat the Pauper Cardboard Conversations because this is ultimately important, and you guys should think so too. Hit that like and subscribe.
Well, I
Hit
mean,
the- yeah.
she knows what's going on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Hell
She
yeah.
sure does. While she chimes in, no, I don't. Wait, you're watching us, really?
Whoa.
I'm too busy working out, getting these thighs thick.
Yeah, I'd be like, I want to smash my face, please, with those thighs. Just,
Well,
Anyway-
Cosmic, I
anyway.
mean, yeah, finish your set, bro. Go ahead, but I'm just saying, if it's like 2,300, bro, if you can get that much, it's
Yeah,
probably
that's
some
crazy.
seller like doing a placeholder and it's affecting the market, kind of.
Yeah, that
Like they're
happened.
gonna
to
be like, oh, it's 2,350, sure. People are like, what? And then the other sellers are all like, oh, maybe we can jack up the price.
that happened to me
know.
when I was trying to buy a promo breeding pool foil promo.
Yeah.
The stupid buy list thing or the whatever thing said it was $400, and I'm like, no way. So,
Oh, dude, I just
I-
came up with like a terrible joke. I'm gonna say it anyways.
yeah,
Oh, boy.
I think this is the right crowd. Speaking
Oh,
of
boy.
breeding pool, my last fucking girlfriend. God damn,
Oh.
that's
Oh. Nice.
love it. Oh, fucking wow.
All right. Oh, $16.99 on TCG. What? All right. That's a little bit more reasonable, but not by much.
that's not reasonable.
It's not.
like,
It's
No,
more reasonable
like-
than 2,350.
well, it's like, what would I do with $1,700?
God, I'd buy some
I-
duels. What are you talking
I'd-
about?
I'd leave the country. I'd go on vacation.
Oh,
Hey,
right.
Bob.
Like, yeah. What up, Bob?
Hey, Bob, how
like-
you doing, bud?
To me, that's a product I would not engage with.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
just straight up, like $1,700, dude. That's baller. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, that's a big flex. I love seeing this huge cabinet behind Prime here. That's full
Yeah.
of all sorts of goodies. I was going
Yeah.
through some of my stuff, right? I'm working on a format with Bob and some other great fellas behind the scenes, and a lot of our decks that we're making just aren't really the same as what we've had before. So I had to like take out Felwar Stone and Smothering Tithe and some shit like
Yeah.
that. And
Mm.
it's like, oh, I got to put this with all my other good cards, and I got piles of shit everywhere. And it's like, oh, I just don't like need a lot of these. They're just hanging around. It's like, damn, might be time to go ahead and alleviate some of the stress of where do I put these cards and just put them down at my LGS or something.
Yeah, you could do that.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, Cosmic, you're right. They do that a lot. Placeholder, I agree. Happen a certain seventh the foils like Silverback, certain cells jacked up. The money to screw up my card prices. Well, it. I hope your last 6 aren't like super expensive, man. Yeah, they're gonna. Everyone's been going after 7th. Is that something that Ed was talking about before?
I don't remember,
It's
but I
been
know.
kind of in the zeitgeist over the last couple of months. I remember over the
Yeah.
summertime, excuse me,
Yeah.
hearing some 7th edition foils being bought out here and there. And I think that's a thing, is going back and seeing some old cards, old sets, old cards being worthwhile as purchases. There's a lot currently being put out that's not great. I mean, every time I go on Amazon and it's like, do you want to buy this product again? And it shows me Ikoria or Commander Legends or shit, even fucking Zendikar Rising. It's like,
Yeah.
man, that's definitely better than any of
Oh,
the midnight
Maccaster,
hunts.
okay. Yeah, I don't know. I would like some of them, of course, but it's just not, there I have so much to try to keep track of, like not track of, but that I'm keeping track of for older sets because I bought heavy when I first started playing, whatever I could. With I didn't get a lot of Ixalan, but it was Ixalan and Core 19 at the time is when I started playing. So playing, like collecting rather. I've been playing off and on for years. It's just I don't, it's pretty much, hey, we need a person. This is how you play. Go. I'm like, at the game store not doing nothing. Sure, I'll play Magic. You know. But yeah, see, you sold 5 foils, 7th foils for like $5 a piece about 3 months ago. Oh man,
Oh, that's tough.
that is tough.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the way of it. I mean, my buddy came over, I think it was probably about 2 weeks ago. We were bullshitting about this. How Magic 21, Core 21 seems to have like really been a great set. And we had gotten a few boxes of it here and there.
Yeah.
And we ended up selling Terror of the Peaks. We sold it for like 25. And I think
Yeah.
he said it was up to like 30, 35. I
Yeah.
was like, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's the way of some of these cards, but on the flip side, some of these cards just keep going down. So,
Well, they've also
Yeah,
it's getting to the point of where it's going to be reprinted soon. Same with was it Goldspan?
Goldspan's
Right.
going to do Jumpstart and on the list. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus.
and I mean, I was personally really big into Mystic Remora. I've got probably 10 of them, and it got fucking reprinted in a Secret Lair, and I was like, oh shit, there goes that card. It was crouching up on $12 almost. It was like, oh shit, now it's gone down, and then boom, here it is. As much as I fucking love to see that card in Dominaria Remastered, it's great. It's like a shittier version of Ristic Study. It's like a poorer version of that, which means more people can get a similar effect in their decks, which is
Yeah.
great. I want to see that in the community. I want to see good powers spread all over the place. I want to see that good shit all over everybody's face. And yeah, rub it in. I hear it's good for your skin. So,
Good for the
as much
skin.
as I want to see my copies of that gain in value, I also want to see other people's decks gain in value. So, it's so difficult to be a
it's the
collector and a
double-edged
player.
sword. It's the
Yeah.
double-edged sword, man. I'm telling you.
It's like every reprint set that comes out decreases value, but it also increases playability in decks across the board.
Yep.
So
is
it
good
pretty
for
much means that
both
if you get
sides.
good cards, you got to sell them real quick or be happy with what you've got and be okay with it losing value unless it's a phenomenal special edition, like a
Well,
textured foil or something.
if it's meant to have value and if it's actually a good card, it won't go down too much, and then it kind of ticks back up over time too. Like
Oh,
a few of the Double Master reprints, like Ren and 6 is finally affordable for some modern players. Modern's probably one of the more expensive formats outside of Commander if you actually get like blinged
is
out
Ren and
Commander
7
cards.
still good?
No.
Yeah, it's good
But
in certain decks, but
yeah,
yeah, he's
all
gone down
right, yeah.
considerably.
But
Wah, wah.
like Ren and 6,
All
you
the
know,
planeswalkers have because there's too many answers to them. So people are just like, you don't see a lot of people running Super Friends. So
that's true. Crap. What else got hit really hard? Force of Negation. That's like a $20, $30 card now. But
yeah,
those
that
cards
force.
will.
Oh, dude, force
If
negation was
if
like 120 way back.
yeah, if Ren doesn't get banned, it'll steadily go back up. And yeah, and Force of Will was like $110 and it's like 85. So we'll probably see that dip down to 60.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, in a year, it's probably $80.
And how do I feel about that? So,
Kind of sucks.
no, well, okay.
At
For
the
me,
same time,
how I feel about that. Okay, totally different situation, Prime, and I know we're in a totally opposite boat here. So this is going to be a great back and forth. I like this. So for me, I've never had one. Not a card that I would really use. I don't counterspell. Honestly, I really dislike them.
Mhm.
I had a Fierce Guardianship and I sold it
I
because
don't
I
use
knew
mine.
it would. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I've never had one, and I'm not a huge collector like that. I don't. I don't.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I have a trade binder, but it's specifically because it's for trade. I want to
Yeah.
get rid of those cards. You know, they're good and everything. It's just whatever to me.
That's
So
what this
when
is.
so when I think of Dominator Remastered and it's got a reprint of that, my thought is, oh shit, if I pull that from one of my boxes, I've got value in a monetary sense back out of it because I'm just going
Yeah.
to turn it around and put it back in so that my deficit is a lot lower now.
Which is,
So,
yeah. Then you can put that towards stuff that you're actually going to use.
exactly.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just a huge investment opportunity. That's how I see this whole set for me. Because in all honesty, when I see a new card and I want to put that in a deck, it's probably going to cost me 40 cents because I'm just going to proxy it because
Right.
it's a play piece to me. And I keep those parts separate, which is such a difficult thing to balance nowadays is the value as far as price point and the value as far as play piece. Keeping those separate but also merging them together. It's interesting
hard.
because like I remember watching DJ had this whole series of like trying to find cards for his Lord Windgrace deck. And it was like, damn, this was right when I got into proxy. And it was like, I don't need to trade or, you know, have to haggle or, you know, work an extra shift so I can get this like really dope card that fits in here perfectly.
Are you talking about the quest for the meat?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get the meat hook.
And it's just like, man.
And I went through,
Yeah.
was it 30 random packs and no love, not any version.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, they had a
Like-
sell at Best Buy, so we're like, you know, I'll do a series on it, see if I could pull it, which I didn't. It was rough though, man, and the value out of that was just horrid.
And Jacob Whitaker's got a good comment here. I think they should reprint every card so that everyone has access to every card. Now, it's difficult because, in a way, depending on how you play, depending on what your situation is, like me, if I want to print a card, bro, I can either one, go over to my printer at work and get a little slip of paper and put it in a sleeve, and boom, now it's a Gaia's cradle. If I want to get a really cool looking deck, like I did with my proxies for Edric, boom, 40 cents, shipped through the mail. If if that's how you want to look at it, every card is reprinted because you can just reprint it. If you want it to come from Wizards of the Coast, well, it's not going to fucking happen. They have like 25, 30,000 cards at this point. You're not going to get good, equitable reprints of these cards. And if you do, no, you're just going to get reprints of these cards. It's not going to be an equitable reprint. Like Imperial Seal, that's kind of a shitty card. Like, it's worse than most other tutors. But because it's rare, it's expensive.
Yep.
Which is why the reserve list has value monetarily in it. Because they're rare. They're hard to get. A lot of those cards are really shitty. Like, Giant Spider is just better than some reserve list cards.
Yeah.
A lot of reserve cards just suck. But yeah. Woot cards I need. Daring Apprentice, Giant Octopus, Gravity Skullclap, Drexosaur, Storm Calder, Nature's Revolt, Earthquake, and Falling 87 technically. Giant Octopus common.
Gonna get
Can't
that
help
list.
you there.
Yeah, that's still going to be expensive.
Yep. I'm sorry, buddy.
A fucking
Oh no.
Yeah, it's weird how much I smoke during podcasts.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, it's also because of how much I drink. That definitely
Jacob,
doesn't help.
no! You get out of here with that opinion.
The reserve list should also be reprinted. Well, man, that's just like such a huge thing in Magic.
It kind of has, but it was $1,000. And everybody was pissed.
Ah, suck a dick anyways, Brian.
Yeah, right. You're like, oh no, what'd you tell people the other day? Shut the fuck up, you don't know. I'm like, yay!
You don't know anything.
Yeah,
like
you don't know shit.
I had like my job changed so much. I work at the DMV, right? But I went from like the regular kind of work to behind the scenes kind of work. And so I have a pretty relaxed job. And I was listening to some Magic shit. Everybody was all sorts of pissed about MTG 30 collectors or whatever.
Right.
And I was like, man, what the fuck? Why is this what's got me pissed? And I was driving home and I heard another Rudy video and he was all sorts of, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Ha ha ha. I drink Florida water. I'm so smart. It's like, I just had enough. And it was like, I gotta do a little thing. So I just did a short on it and it got like 1,200 views. And it's like, yeah, that's exactly what I needed to get it out. And I'm just so happy that people are moving on because that's how this cycle works. That's right. You shut the fuck up, dog. So
damn,
because most of Magic content creators nowadays either one talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about, hence cardboard conversations, just random conversations about whatever,
right?
Or you're gonna do pack opening videos, so it's whatever's newest or something from back in the past that's a great set, or you're just talking about whatever's new in the hot scene. So it's like if you watch an MTG historian video, it's always just going to be shitty on Magic about whatever's new. It's like a CNN or Fox News cycle. It's just 24 hours news.
Yeah, I have to...
shaking my head still.
I have to unfortunately keep most of my opinions about the bigger boys to myself at this point in time.
Yeah.
But...
I don't. Fuck Magic historian. I think Mike Hatcher is a drunk.
This speaks volumes.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes. And that's where I'm at. And I open packs, but I'm not, I mean, I'm not saying destroying cards is cool or anything. It's just like, get the hell out of here, man. It's not funny. It's really not.
Well, yeah, I'm not a big like shtick comedy kind of guy. I'd rather just be honest and hateful about everything and just like, this is who I am. I don't need to like make jokes or get clicks or anything out of it. That's not what I'm looking for out of this.
No,
This
I'm
is
trying
an
to have
outlet
fun.
for me to yeah, exactly. Just an outlet for me to enjoy, you know, and if that's
You're
how
gonna,
he enjoys it, well, props, you know, big ups to him.
yeah, it's like a culmination of things though. It's just like it kind of got worse for me with him, but there's a lot of them. Tolarian's getting on my nerves. But
You know, honestly, I got to give the professor some credit though. He sticks to his format.
yep.
Yeah.
I
Is
won't. Yep.
although I guess it is a well that has run dry, but I haven't seen him do a review in a long time on a physical Magic the Gathering item.
Right.
Well, not outside of like sealed packs and shit. I don't know when he had like a deck box review the last time, but
It's
I
because it
also
was
don't.
when he made his own,
His
and
own.
then the
Right.
weird shit started happening with
Yeah.
I hate your deck. So there was all that going on.
Bro, honestly, like, she took her shirt off. That is probably the better edit to use. Like,
Yep. It was like,
I mean, have you ever seen a cheap horror movie? Yeah, it's better when she's got her shirt off. Like, that's why we're all enjoying DJ's fucking mat. It's because she's got her titties out. What?
Yep.
Duh. Like, hey, I don't hate him for what he did. I hate him for. I don't hate him. Like, he's not Matt Lauer. Like, he's not locking bitches in his penthouse apartment. He's not going like psychopath on them. Like,
right.
yo, whatever.
You gonna open
He's-
that, DJ?
Talking to me?
Yeah, you gonna open that?
I could.
It's just
Hey,
sitting
man.
there.
It's all up to you.
Let me look at the set list real quick.
Yeah, what's good to pull out of here?
I don't know. Let me look.
I think Liliana's the best.
Yeah, Dark Realm, is that it though?
I don't know. Hang on.
The prof review led the Secret Lair Commander deck the other day.
Okay, yeah, we've got Lily at 16, Akroma's Memorial 13, Primordial Hydra 13, Omniscience at 11, and there's a Jason there and a Vampire Nocturnus.
Huh.
And a bunch of $5, $4 cards.
Interesting. Omniscience is in there. Okay.
There's some
Vest, yeah.
There's some Durgos. So you might be able to hit a dragon you don't have.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's open up the smell hole first, though.
Oh,
It's 13. It shouldn't smell too good.
Yeah, the ink is really weird on here. Ooh, yeah.
You got to
The
go like
older cards smell better.
you got to go like pre-10th.
Pre-10th, yeah.
Yeah.
It still has a very different smell. That is for sure. All right, we
Yep.
got a fog. Show of Valor. Wild Guess. Index.
oh,
Same art of
Murder.
It was murder. Hey, Ravenous Rats. Sweet.
Nice.
Essence Scatter. Okay. Serpentine's Gift. Okay. That's a lot to pay for Death Touch, but all right. You gain life for each land you control. Wow, for 5?
oh
Yeah,
there's a
Bountiful
reason
Harvest.
that's a common.
Yep.
Yeah, Blood Reckoning. So for 4, enchantment, whenever creature attacks you or Planeswalker control, that creature controller loses 1 life. Okay. Tauron's Invocation. A boar. Hey, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Old, really
Planar
expensive
cleanse?
planar cleansing. Yeah. Ooh.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah, that's rough. And a planes.
Ooh,
Okay.
actually, is planar cleansing is a sorcery, right?
Yeah, it's a sorcery.
Oh, dude.
But it's
okay.
destroy all non-land permanents, so you literally
Yeah.
wipe the board. So, but
so you play that and then just do your fucking Teferi's Protection on top of it, or
Yep.
Heroic Intervention.
Yep.
yeah. Well, it sounds like you got the combo already. I'm gonna throw that your way, bud.
It's a quarter.
Hey, that's a quarter you didn't have before.
Right,
Hey, you can always use wipes, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
my,
yeah.
my butt gets pretty dirty, you know.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh man, I should have bought some wipes when I was at the store.
Damn it!
Yeah. I also need to get one of those loofah things, you know, the sponge on a stick.
You need a back scratcher.
Not scratch, huh? Oh.
See,
Cool.
that's one of those funny things. It's like bulk rares. There's that like
Yeah.
odd mix again of
Right?
man, I think that's a good card. Like that's playable in a decent amount of situations versus man, that's worth a quarter. Bro, basic lands. How many times have you had a hand and it's like, I wish I had a fucking basic land right now? Like,
Right. Yeah.
what
True,
I wouldn't
yeah.
give for a goddamn mountain right now.
Yep.
Like, I just need one fucking island, and this
I
will
need an
totally
island!
change. This will all change. You will feel my wrath if I get a
Yeah.
plains. Bro,
That's right.
I'm going to put down Cub Warden. I'm going to gain 4 life. You're going to feel that. Oh, dude, a basic land is free.
Yeah.
So it's like value is all how, like, price and
Yeah.
value are different things. Like,
Yep, monetary
I've gotten
value
head for
versus
free,
like...
and that shit's priceless.
It depends on if it's good or not.
Yo, honestly, bad head is better than good pizza.
Wow.
All right. I
Fair.
gotta pee.
Okay, don't do it on stream. You should, yeah, take off the headphones
Don't
and
stream.
leave.
Don't
yeah.
don't stream on stream.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is not that kind of gaming channel. Oh
Yeah.
my god, Jesus Christ. Those people. Yeah, only dank meme card allowed. Dank bulk rare. Thank you, Cosmic. I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but it's all right.
And I also
gotta
gotta
say the
say
rest for it.
thank you to everybody who's still watching. 3 hours in. Fucking big
Yeah.
ups.
What are we at now?
310, 311 here in a sec.
311 for what?
The amount of hours and minutes we've been watching.
Oh, I got you.
streaming.
We
Yeah.
got 7 now.
Yeah.
Craziness. Can you ice cream?
I don't know what that means. Is that like a dance? Am I supposed to dance now?
Do the
No,
ice cream.
I
Yeah.
can't. I'm 35 and I'm overweight. My knees can't do whatever you need. Like whatever this is, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Well, it's still cool to open something old, you know?
Absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to it. Dave sent me some packs here as well, so I'm
Nice.
looking forward to cracking some of these things open. You know, a little bit of a Christmas present here, which is funny because I'm pretty sure Dave's a Jew, which is
Yeah.
you know, Merry Christmas to me. You know, Happy Hanukkah to you. So
That's right.
you know, I love that a lot of people don't think of Christmas as, hey, it's time to share and feel love with people. It's, you know, all about, oh, when am I getting stuff? It's great to have that. Dave's one hell of a guy. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
it's incredible. You know, him on the island, just same experience. I've met him a couple of times down at Paus's place when we chill down there, and
Yeah.
something else. You know, it's great to see that people like him exist.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Big old hug right here for him, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It was great, though. I'm tempted to crack it, but I should refrigerate it first. He sent me that. That's so funny. It's a different purple drink, but still, that's just cool.
Purple drink.
Yeah, man. I fucking guzzled down a Red Bull right before we started, so.
Nice.
Oof.
I love Red Bull. Fucking tastes like Smarties.
Yeah.
Ew.
Nah, I'm a fan of that. I like that shit. Like for me,
Yeah.
Jaeger bombs.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Oh, dude. Monster and like just licorice flavor. Oh, dude.
Ugh.
Oh,
I drank.
yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
that shit makes me throw up like immediately, man. I'll just stick with whiskey and beer.
So I've had
That's-
like actual absinthe before.
Yeah.
Same kind of deal. Like it's got that strong licorice flavor, And it's either you love it or you hate it, and you just embrace it.
I mean, I might bear it just to have the absinthe if it was like real absinthe. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
just
man.
To try it, see the little fairies and shit.
No, I'll be honest. It's overrated.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's super overrated. It's
Damn.
not a clean high.
Mm,
Yeah, there's way better drugs.
interesting.
Looks
Speaking
like
of which,
What?
no, I was just gonna put somebody else on full screen so I can smoke some more hash.
Oh, that's why I get randomly blown up.
Yeah,
I was like,
and every
let's look
once
at the
in a
hot
while,
chick.
I
Yeah.
go surprisingly quiet. You can't like hear me breathing into the mic. It's because I'm coughing
just jelly
into
right
my
now.
arm. Yeah, DJ, I should try and send you some love through the mail there.
Okay. I just hope that nothing happens.
Yeah, right.
And you still around here. Do not film for mail day.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll definitely
I got some
like send you
interesting
a
thing.
thing ahead of time.
Oh,
open this on
yeah.
camera.
Yeah. I'd be like, oops.
Oops. Shit.
I need to learn how to drag ass across the lawn.
I know.
Interesting.
That might have been for the wiping talk. I'm not sure, depending on the chapter length.
So thank you, Dave, for that experience. I appreciate it. It was awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Right?
Yes.
My, what a lovely tea party.
That's pretty.
What a
fucking
tea
cool,
party.
man.
Do the worm. No.
Oh,
Do the hustle.
Do the hustle. Yeah, right? This is. Do you think this is a request line? Get out of here with that noise. Gonna grab
me some too, man. Shit. I'm out.
See, I don't know if it's worth it to buy weed
Nice,
because I just
nice.
grow my own at this point. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it seems like such the better setup because I know everything that went into it. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a pain in the ass, but it's
Yeah.
also like real nice to keep track of it and be like, oh man, I had this much this year. I had this much off of this plant. Like, doing it all by yourself, it's a good time. Hey, Cosmic, you take care out there, buddy. Be safe. And remember, lock your doors. Keep your butthole tight.
Don't let the
Oh,
bunghole
man.
bugs bite. I
Yeah, right.
guess.
Have a good night. Keep your butthole tight.
Oh, man.
And don't get me wrong. As much as I love Bob, he doesn't enjoy this part of Pat.
What? Oh, yeah.
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 Once I
well,
get past like 5 or 6 drinks, it's definitely like a different game.
Yeah. No, for sure, dude. It's all good.
But for some reason,
I'm just
people seem
sad
to
because I
enjoy
can't
this
keep up
still.
with you. I have nothing to keep up with you with.
I wouldn't worry about it, dude. Life is what it is, and
Oh, yeah.
Where's that Dark
honestly-
Star, DJ?
The what?
Dark Star. Where's your Dark Star?
Dark Star.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. It will take a little bit of work to get into my Halo receptacle.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I also like to rip Tolerans in half.
Tolerance.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't that like a decent card though?
Yeah, but he's like so overprinted. It just whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you poop out the blue dragon or
Oh.
Drake or whatever. But like
Blue
he's
Drake.
just-
Yeah.
he has like he's in
He is
every
like in every
fucking
set
thing.
almost.
Yeah, it's weird.
Every set.
So it's
We
just
got
kind of funny.
Special version of Tolerant. You're like, dude, you what? Why?
Why?
Just
Why'd
why?
you waste this? Why did everybody waste a good surprise on you? You know?
Right? Oh
What the fuck is
man.
that shit? Yeah, I got my Kaladesh box put up. Nice.
Yeah, that box is sweet, dude.
Yeah, I like that. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool of them. Oh, hi, me again.
Yeah, no, it's just you. I hit the wrong button. I literally, instead of me unmuting my mic, I hit like unbig. Yes.
On Biggins Prime. Got
Yes.
it.
Jesus Christ.
Arrow Amoeba too. I will fling that and rip that thing in half all day long. The card fucking sucks.
You know what? I kind
Oh,
of feel
yeah.
like ripping some more rappers. I recorded some shit earlier,
Yeah,
but
go for it.
you know, I kind of
Let's see some
feel
shit.
like doing the thing.
Let's see some shit.
DJ,
I don't have any packs,
which-
and I wasn't able to go to the LGS. which is
DJ,
probably
which
good
one
thing.
should I do? I got the same shit as you saw there before. Which one?
Do
Quest
you
for
want
the
to go
meat.
fancy or you can
Bro,
quest for
whichever.
some meat. How about that? Quest for some meat.
Midnight
was
Hunt.
that Midnight Hunt?
Midnight Hunt.
That's the ticket right there. Midnight Hunt.
Yeah, let's get it.
Midnight. See you next
Okay.
Tuesday. Midnight. See you next Tuesday.
Ooh, I got
Yeah.
a good rip on it.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you guys got the right side. Can't see shit. So you're
It's
gonna see
so
the
hard to
back
do
of
it that way, dude.
Yeah, this isn't what's happening. So I got an Adeline Resplendent Cathar in a foil there. That seems pretty good.
I
Huh.
think she's
Okay.
decent.
Visions of Ruin in the commander slot.
Mm,
Never heard of it.
yeah.
Also a Grafted Identity.
Okay.
This isn't my real face.
Oh, well, that's a little disappointing. You said this isn't a good card anymore.
Oh no.
What card?
Renin 7.
Oh wow. Nice.
Sorry.
He's gone
that's a
down, but he's still
little
not bad.
disappointing. Sorry.
If you don't
Sorry,
want it, I'll
guys.
take it, bro. Shit.
I got
need
one of
one.
those Jadar Ghoul Collars of Nephalia.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, seems like a pretty good
Interesting.
pack opening there.
Renin 7 is $9. $10.
Yeah, he's just gone
Non-foil.
down. He's still decent.
Adeline is $10.
Adelaide. Sorry.
Ooh, she's
that's not
13
too
in
shabby.
foil.
Well, that seems like a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Well, hey. Heck yeah. Woo!
Woo.
But yeah, DJ, if you don't have a Renin 7, I'll send that over your way.
I don't think I have that version, to be honest. I have to look, but because I only have one, and it's in freaking what's it? Windgrace, Wind Kitty.
Wind Kitty. Oh, there
Something
you go.
interesting here, though.
Yeah,
The
that was a
haunted-
pretty solid pack. Yeah, definitely
Not
seemed
bad.
like a good one.
So Meat Hook is still $45.
Well, I mean, it's pretty fucking good.
it is.
It's overrated, but it's good.
It's overrated because I run one in my zombie deck. It's a little overrated. But Haunted Ridge is number 2 at 12. Adeline's number 3 at 10. Ren's number 4 at 9. And then Deserted Beach, Lear, Teferi, Brutal Cathar. And then everything else is under $5. And so on.
I'm seeing which
Yeah.
version I have because it's in here.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, it's a mix because fun time opening packs with friends, absolutely. And some of the people,
Right.
Oh, we dropped down to 4, so it seems as though not a lot of people really wanted to watch that.
Oh.
But you know, opening packs with friends, and I got it for nothing. That was a Christmas gift. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to discount any of that.
Oh, absolutely not. And that's not how it came across. So don't you fret,
I
good
know,
sir.
I know. Just in case if somebody out there in the world misunderstood.
Then they're
Yeah, I'm
dumb
looking-
bitches.
Um,
And fuck those people.
I'm just kind of looking at DJ's cards.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So I wouldn't mind that extendo. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. Yay, Xmas.
Nice deck.
Yeah. I love her.
Now,
She's so
now
awesome.
we just increased by 50% and we're back up to 6.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
someone just like refresh their browser.
Yeah.
Oh, and see if anyone has extras of these. He's not much right now, but I can use
Next
another
to
one for.
Fallen?
Yeah, he's like a couple bucks, but I can use a couple for the demon deck I'm making.
Interesting. What, going modern?
I'm not opening your pack up again.
Oh, you didn't ship it?
No, I didn't leave my house today.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Oh no, I have unshackled. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have
yeah. No,
unshackled.
I just I want a couple of him because he's a fun one. Like if they don't kill it, he can get out of hand like real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting a 3D printer set up and just making deck boxes for like everybody.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
Just
cool
in
as shit.
general, there's so many different things I've seen as far as build patterns for, I mean, all sorts of crazy shit. Like you can make cutlery, all sorts of like different gadgets. You can make phone cases if that's how you so
You
desire.
can make like soup.
you
You
can
can
make
make
a
dishes.
soup bowl.
Yeah, you can make like dishes and glasses and silverware and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, anime figures. If you want, you can create. I think the one I'm looking at here is about 12 by 12 by 12.
Did you have a another Magic M13?
Me here?
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold off on that. I was surprised I did a
Yeah.
collector's for tonight, but I'm gonna try
Yeah.
and do some shorts with those.
yeah.
So,
That's kind of what I'm
DJ,
planning.
unfortunately, you're gonna have to tune in later. So I want to
Yeah.
make sure you're subscribed so you can get the
Oh, yes.
notification for when that video goes live.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got 3 of those M13s.
Nice. Yeah, I cracked one, and I cracked the one here, so I have one left. So that's 4 shorts, but I have videos planned, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do a little bit more content here and there. I mean, I've been kind of relying a little bit too much on the cardboard conversations, and it's a little bit lackluster as far as an MTG channel, so I've been trying to spice up a little bit more here. So I recorded a little bit today, and I'm going to slowly trickle it out. Probably do like 2 extra videos a week, so should last a few weeks like that.
Yeah, that's good. I'm
Plus, I have a
trying
bunch
to
of
hit
that
daily. I
Dominator
just
Remastered coming in next month. Fuck.
yeah, I'm trying to hit daily, so that's also why I came on live right before the show because I was wrecked so bad. I was like, all right, that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm gonna work and try to get up this last Anger collections that I got. A lot of good old school jank, and I'm happy. It filled a lot of binder holes.
So one of the things I've had suggested to me is to trade in cards online. I've used Card Kingdom a couple of times, just trading in even bulk rares and bulk mythics and shit. They'll take, even if they're like literally worthless cards, if they're worth like 2 cents, they'll still give you trading credit at like 10 or 15 cents. And it
Really?
doesn't sound like much, but you give them
But that
100
adds
shit
up.
cards, and that's $15. Now, you can get a whole bunch of wild old packs. They've got everything on there. Literally, you can buy like 7th edition foils on Card Kingdom, and they give you better trading credit, but their shit is more expensive. So that's where the grift is. But yeah, man, it's definitely worthwhile. So if you want to just like get rid of some cards,
he sent me another present, and I've asked around in the community. I tried really hard because me personally, I'd rather either A, get a deal, or B, support someone in the community first. So I know I asked for some random ass cards, but that's my thought process. Is like, if Prime here is selling the card, and he was going to trade it in anyway, so he's going to come up a little bit, right? If he had a card I needed, I'm like, hey Prime, you got this card? Yeah, all right, cool, buy it for me. Be like, sweet, keep it in the community,
right?
Yeah.
I know our boy, was it Tornado Joe? He's an oddball, but he's got some good cards. And there's
I want that Street Fighter Secret Lair Tornado. If you're ever watching, you never hit me back in the Discord.
Oh, he had it.
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah,
Crickets.
I know you tried to win it on my channel. I'm sorry, bud.
It's okay. I really want that, and I should have bought it when it came out, and I didn't.
Yeah,
Anywho.
well, it is what it is. I'm really eyeballing, but I don't have much to work with because my hours are cut to crap. But I really want to get the because I don't have a Steel Colossus and I don't have a what's the other Dark Steel and what's the other one?
Doubling cube.
And the Doubling Cube. All 3 cards I need. So that's like okay. I'll save I'll buy those for $40 for the foil, and and not spend 60 on the main card in the set. So sure, it makes sense. There's one other one too. There's one other one.
Get foils.
Oh, okay. Well, the other one was the one the breakfast cereal one.
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm like Ceaseless Hunger.
Yeah.
Ceaseless Hunger. I don't care about the other 2. They're like beyond common now because they've been reprinted to hell. But yeah, Blightsteel. Thank you.
Yeah,
But yeah, and I'm like, I would love to throw those big bad boys in my Necron deck.
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna because he sent me a little excess money, so I think I'm gonna go and finally order my Gilded because I asked around the community because I want people in the community to get money or trade or whatever first. So I'm gonna get the Gilded Zeatora because I need it for a deck I'm making, and I wanted the Gilded, so I'm gonna get it. Fuck it.
Well, there you go, and
yeah.
I mean, those are hard to come by, and I never got to see a mythic.
Yeah, no, it was like $80. It's down to like almost 30. So I'm like,
okay,
ooh, maybe
that's a little
maybe,
better.
yeah. And I doubt they're not going to reprint Gilded anytime soon. I mean, it was a cool treatment, but it was just for that.
No, they've done it. They did the secret lair that had like a Traxa Brea in it, but that's it. Like that, but that's all they've done so far with that treatment.
Yeah, but was yeah, and if you got any foil Shadowborn Apostle, yeah.
No foils, but you're getting another regular.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna collect them because it's like, who knows? Maybe I might have multiple demon decks.
And I have enough for mine, so I'm good.
Oh, and the lands too, right? Shit. I already have it stashed. Anyway, there's a couple foils from New Capenna that I would love. There's the mountain that is full on Brazil because it reminds me of Brazil, so I want more than a playset of that. Oh, sweet Jacob. There's the creepy Freddy swamp layer. There's 2 of them. It's the other one that looks more like, oh, dude, Freddy would chill here for sure. And then the statue, the one, the forest with the statue. Johnny, what's up, man?
Good, Johnny.
Man, I got to get some different fucking headphones. I mean, don't get me wrong. These things are great. They came with my mic here.
These aren't bad.
Like a special edition, but my ears like are big enough where this thing's just, if I wear them for too long, they get to be a pain.
These are cheap and they're not bad. So the TH2, it's like maybe $30, but they're pretty comfortable.
Fidgeting. Touch. Johnny Zert. Back in the house.
Yeah. So you're just proxying everything now, huh?
You know, a lot of it. For the most part, yeah. And realistically, I don't see why I wouldn't for myself at this point. Like, I keep most of my stuff separate. There are a couple of decks that I have that are just full-on real cards. I have a Sliver deck and an Edric. My Sliver and my Kaikar are all real cards. And I'm going to keep them that way, in perpetuity. But I also have some decks that will just stay absolutely proxied. And I really like that because I can now just, holy shit, this opened up. Now I can go, boom, buy 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 decks boom, just anything I want to get, I can just have them made up. Real cheap, real easy, just like that. And if I want to have somebody else, because my pod is mostly like dads. I'm like the only bachelor. I am the only bachelor. Everybody else is like married with kids.
That one. I need that one.
Ah, interesting.
So if anyone has any extra Capenna, let me know. I need this statue one. It's for a deck I'm working on right now, which is going to be Ziatora. Instead of going dragons, I'm going to go demons.
See, Kaiser?
Do you need non-foils or foils?
Foils.
See,
Fine.
I know, Casey. Like,
It's for blinging.
slivers work just fine in my pod. It's an absolutely, like, playable deck. The way I've got it made up, it's fine. It's good.
These I'm always collecting too. Is that because look at that? It's all pipes. It's total Brazil, dude.
That is pretty pipeworks.
Yeah.
There's a really interesting anime movie called
Need
Steam
those?
Boy. I think you would enjoy as well. And see, Kaiser, that's one of the things about playing Commander, is it's such an adversarial format. And that's one of the reasons why Bob, myself, Matt, and a couple of other great guys like Prime have been working on another format where everybody gets to work together. So even if someone shows up with an Urza deck, you don't say, oh, fuck me, I'm so ruined. No, they've got great power, and that helps assist because you're all playing cooperatively against a boss monster. So
And-
slivers are almost welcome in that situation.
Dude, that's why I
This-
ran last
This
time I
is
did
like
a tyranny.
a vintage Freddy hangout, I think. This one is the other one I'm after. Because it looks like Freddy would totally creep there, bro.
Dude, I keep pulling those lands out, but they're not foil.
Aw.
Like as soon as you show me, I find one, but they're not foil.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's
Aww.
you know,
I know I have a
aw,
couple at least.
sweet.
I
I
know
can
I
always
do.
use those. Yeah, because I'm gonna bling out with all the Capenna lands for it, you know, for my basics, and just trying to figure out the demon theme, how I'm gonna work around that.
Nerd.
And I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I am, and I want that gilded to be my commander. So there you go. Gilded Ziatora. Plus, I have the box that matches that. So
Well, hey guys, it's already pretty late over my time. It's
Okay.
getting near 11 o'clock here, so I'm probably gonna have to wrap it up here pretty soon.
Yeah, you're good, man.
yeah, you go way over. See, I have the box already ready for it.
Nice.
Anyways,
Nice,
yeah,
nice,
man.
yeah.
You usually do what, an hour, 2 hours here?
Yeah, about an hour, hour and a half. So
I know, we just-
this is more
we-
than double.
Yeah, we went on with the show and then we just hung out. So there
yeah,
you go.
yeah, it was just fucking great.
Hell yeah.
So hey, until next week. Well, shit, I'll have videos out before then, but hey guys, this has been phenomenal. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Prime, for stopping in, and thank you
Thank you.
everybody
yeah.
out there in chat.
Thank
Y'all
you
been
so much,
great.
man.
So we'll
Thanks for
have
having
to
me on.
catch you again soon.
All right, brother.
Big old hearts.
Bye.
Woo,
And then we
big
have to
ol'
like
hearts.
wait for it to actually end. This is always
There you
a
go.
weird part. of
There
doing
you go.